Here we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Let's Get Social. I'm so excited to be here with you all today. And I'm so excited because guess what? We have not one, not two, but three guest hosts. And so I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
It's two.
How many guests? What'd I say? Three? I meant two guest hosts. See, did I say three?
You did, but it's okay. It's three of us. It's okay.
Okay. Well, there's three of us here. Two guest hosts and me.
That'll work.
I just have to re-add my Facebook. It clicked off for some reason. All right, there we go. All right, okay. So welcome. All right. So I'm gonna hand it over to my first guest host, Aisha. If you want to take a minute to introduce yourself, tell you a little bit about yourself. Thank you, Sharisa. Sharisa said, "Look, we understood. We knew exactly what you meant. Thank you.
I can't
Thank
see
you
the
so much.
comments.
The energy. I feel your energy already, and we just getting started." Oh, is that Shishi?
I can't see. Can you see the comments? I don't see anything.
Yes, they're on the side. Hey, Gaynell, welcome. So they're to the right, to my right. So I'm assuming they're on your right.
I'm just looking at it from my other device. I can see.
Okay, you can see them.
I only saw Gaynell.
Oh, hey, Nikki. Oh, that is Shishi. I see her face. Welcome. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so excited to see everybody. Hi, Johanna. Welcome. So for while I'm waiting to turn it over to Aisha, for those that are just joining, we are streaming to multiple platforms. So we're on TikTok, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, and my guests are also streaming to their platform. So hello to the guests of my guests. So before we get into our pattern, I am going to turn it over to my first co-host, Aisha, to tell you a little bit about herself. And while you tell us about yourself, you can also share a little bit about the shirt that you have on too. Just because, why not?
Good evening, everyone. So this is my first live here on YouTube. So if I look a little distorted, it's just because I'm trying to get myself situated here. But I am Aisha with my YouTube channel here is Bold as Moms, and you can see the bold right here on my shirt, which is an acronym for Breaking Ordinary Limits Daily. I feel like I needed a space for moms to just be able to be ourselves and to show fashion and style that is suitable for us, which means is like no dress code over here. Once you watch a bit of me, you will see that it's like we're not divided here. But I just wanted a safe place for moms to be able to let loose. And so that's what my YouTube channel is going to be about, giving you some fashion and styling tips. Sewing, of course, because I am a designer, so you will get a little bit of everything over here. So my bold is the foundation of my brand. So you will see that often. I'll use it a lot, but that's what it means. And we had a follow-up. I also have another shirt that said "Because I Can," and that's really what it's all about. You don't really need no explanation about why you do what you do. You do it because you simply can do it, and that's point blank. Period. That's what it's all about. So that's what you're going to get over here on this side of, in the YouTube, well, everywhere, because that's just what it's all about for me. So that's what you're going to get here. And was it? What else was I supposed to be doing?
No, you checked all the boxes. You told us who you were, what you do, and about all your things you got going on. And that is truly bold. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to my other co-host. She might look a little familiar to some of you. And so, Carmen, I'm going to have you introduce yourself. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm just here to observe and try the functionality of StreamYard as a guest, because this is my first time. No, it's not. I actually been on live with LaShawn before, but this is the first time I am streaming while LaShawn streams somewhere else. So I'm here because I enjoy, of course, the company of these amazing women with me, but I'm also here for selfish reasons, technical reasons, because I'm just a tech nerd. And so yeah, that's why I'm here. But my name is Carmen. I am the founder and curator of Black Sewing Network. Yeah. And that's really all I have to report. I just got off live with Shishi. So that's why I probably look a little bit tired, but I'm all cut out, ready to go, excited about tonight's project, and hopefully it comes out looking like something. Well, hello, everyone. Hello.
So
not Carmen sounding professional. Listen, I had to sound professional so I don't fall asleep, but I'm here. I'm ready though. I'm ready.
Look, no, this was one of those days. Look, well, it's Happy Friday. I'm happy that all of you are here, and I'm so happy that you are joining us on YouTube today. We are, again, excited about that. So this is our third dress or garment in our beginner PDF series. So you all, those that have joined us in the prior weeks, you know that we've been tackling PDF patterns. We've been really sharing tips and tricks on not only how to sew PDF patterns, but how to put them together. But while we're doing that, we're also talking about things like putting in the zipper, because it's a part of the pattern that we happen to be sewing. And so if you go onto the Let's Get Social YouTube page, you will find all types of videos that are prep videos for the patterns that we have sewn over the last 2 weeks. So this pattern is also a Vikisews pattern. It is a skirt called the Malika skirt. And it is, again, another pattern on our beginner series. A couple of things that we're going to be doing with this pattern is we have another invisible zipper that we'll be sewing. So we had one last week and we have one this week as well. Again, part of this beginner series month is really trying to get people comfortable with some of those things that really, you know, even I'm talking about myself specifically, I stayed away from because I was like, I'm not doing that. And so we're trying to make them people a little bit more comfortable with them. So we're going to be doing an invisible zipper. We're also going to be doing a lining with this pattern. This pattern has 3 pattern pieces, which is a front, a back, and then the what is it? The
waistband.
Waistband. Thank you. The waistband. And the lining is literally the same pattern piece as the front and the back. There is no lining for the waistband. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the fabric that I'm using today. So I'm chartering in new territory because guess what? I'm using a faux leather. So many of you are aware that So Much Talent is doing a challenge this month, and that challenge is don't buy any new fabric, don't buy any new patterns. And so that's something that I'm really holding myself accountable to because I have a ton of fabric. And this was part of that ton of fabric, which is this faux leather that I bought over a year ago. It was folded up. I have not sewn with faux fabric before. And so you can see, look, this is how much you know that it's been folded because you can see the fold lines that are still in there. And so we're going to work on getting those out as well. I am sewing again on my Bernina 790 is my sewing machine. And so before I go into a little bit more about what I did to prep this fabric or what I didn't do to prep this fabric, I'm going to turn it over to my co-host to talk a little bit about their fabric and their choices and their sewing machine. Aisha?
Okay, so I will be using my Juki HDLK. It's a tabletop machine. My fabric, I'm actually doing this as sort of kind of a muslin. I really don't like the fabric, but it's okay. But again, since we're using stuff out of our stash, and I have not done a lot of PDF patterns, and so my little headache I had earlier in the week, I decided that I'm going to take more time, and for stuff that I'm not really too familiar with or maybe questionable, I'm just going to do a muslin first because I'd rather get all the kinks out with that first before I mess up any good fabric. So I will be using, I'm not even gonna lie, it has some type of embroidery in there. I'm gonna try to put it.
Is it
closer.
A brocade?
It's not a brocade. It feels like
it looks like a velvet.
Yeah, it's kind of a velvety type thing, and it also has some embroidery stitching on there. That black part that you see on there is embroidery like stitching.
Okay.
On there. So it's like, I don't know what I got this fabric for. I just knew I probably was not going to use it. So I just went on ahead and decided to use it for this project. If it turns out, if I like the fit of it or whatever, it'll be worn. If not, then, you know, we'll move on. And I'm going to use like this. I don't think this is the piece. This is a scrap piece. For my lining, I'm just using like some silky type fabric for that. It looks like that. So it's really giving you kind of like Christmas colors with this red and green, but that's what I'll be using. Because again, I just want to get a feel of the structure of the skirt, which I think is going to be really nice, but I just want to, I just want to test it out, even with having the lining in there, see how it fits me, and then I'll go do it again, in some other type of fabric. And I don't know how long of a zipper do we need.
So this said it called for a 7-inch zipper.
Okay, well this is long enough. I think this.
Yeah, so that's gonna be long enough.
So yeah, and I'll just be using the same zipper to match, but I'm still going to do everything as if this was the main project. So I just wanted to test it out.
What is your handle on YouTube? If you want to, I don't know if you can type it into the chat so people can know what your handle is on YouTube. And yes, Nikki said, is it velour fabric? Is that what you have, velour? It looked like it could have been velour. That's what it looked like. It definitely looked like that. So here we go. All right. And so, Carmen, if you want to tell us about your fabric and your machine.
I am using a denim that I had, like literally scrap pieces of denim that I had, that I used on so many other projects, and I had just enough, like literally just enough. And I'm using a Runway limited edition brother machine, NQ 550 PRW. Don't plan on using my serger again because this is a muslin for me. And you forgot to mention the darts, and I'm using a standard zipper. I'm not even going to go through the motions of using an invisible zipper today because they stress me out a little bit. And again, it's a muslin, and that's what I could find. Yeah, that's essentially what I'm using for my project.
So Carmen mentioned one of the other things that we're going to do. So in addition to the invisible zipper, we are going to be doing darts as well. So that's a really another point. So if you're not familiar with darts, today we're going to do darts again today. So one of the things that you would have needed to do to prep for today is your fabric, because we're using woven fabrics today. Those fabrics, if those fabrics have the tendency to fray, you would have wanted to serge or use pinking shears on the edges of that fabric to keep that fabric from fraying once you throw it in the washing machine. Or even some fabrics they fray so much that it would fray. You don't have to do nothing; it'll just start fraying. So that's the case with my lining fabric, which this is lining fabric. I don't know what it's called other than lining fabric. But it does fray quite a bit when you cut it. And so I did serge the ends of this ahead of time. But that is something that you want to think about doing. If you've ever worked with woven fabric that tends to fray, you want to either use pinking shears. And let me just get some pinking shears so you can see what they are. And I know most of our sewists are, a lot of you have been sewing for a while, so you know that. But because we're focused on beginners this time around, I just want to make sure that our beginners are familiar with the pinking shears. So this is what they look like. And you basically are going to just cut around. So some people cut after they sew it together. What I found is that if I'm going to use pinking shears, I like to cut before I sew, because I made a mistake and cut through my fabric one time and my garment was finished, and that was like upsetting to me. So my personal recommendation is to just do it before. But again, these are pinking shears. You'll know them because they have a little zigzag on the teeth of the scissors. All right. Okay. So we are going to get started. And for my co-host, let me know where, if I don't want to skip ahead of where you, and when I say ahead, like if there are things that we need to do or talk about in the beginning. Otherwise,
I need to add my darts. I didn't add my dart lines in. So I'm doing
Okay.
that's what I'm doing at the present moment.
Okay. Well, I haven't added my darts yet. So have you done yours, Aisha? Of course you have. Aisha. She did her darts. Hi,
I
Lillian.
also too wanted to mention, I'm not sure if you needed to do this, but I don't have the instructions here, but I remember, so I'm just going to trust what you're saying because it's on it. I didn't print them out. Who was doing that? I was just going to look at it on my computer, but it also said to I put interfacing around the curve of the skirt. It said to do that.
Yes.
So just make sure,
Damn. I'm about to check out.
No, so thank you for talking about that. So there are a couple of areas in this garment that you should also interface. And so as Aisha stated, you want to interface around the curved part of the skirt. You want to also cut out pieces of interfacing that will go where your zipper will be, like 2 strips where your zipper will be inserted. And you also want to interface your waistband. So those are the 3 areas that you would interface. Now, what I will tell you is I've made this skirt before, and I did not interface those areas when I made the skirt the first time, because the fabric that I had was almost like jean. And it has no stretch. It had a lot of, I wasn't worried about it stretching out of place. I wasn't worried about it not being able to support the zipper or the curve. So I did not interface those areas at all. And that skirt, you've seen it. I posted it in the pictures. So both on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And I also posted it on TikTok as well, the burgundy skirt that we're doing today. And I had no problems with that skirt. Because I am working with faux leather, I am also not interfacing those same areas for the same reason that I didn't interface the first time. Which is that this faux leather, it's got enough structure to it. That's the word I'm looking for. That I'm not concerned about it kind of stretching out of place or having enough support to support a zipper or the curve area of the skirt or the waistband itself. The waistband has a significant amount of structure, so I'm not in those areas. But I will be putting my darts in. So you do need to put darts in both your lining and you need to put darts in your fabric itself so that it will fit. And so you should have markings on both your lining and on your fabric that indicates where the darts would go. And there's 2 skirt pieces, the front skirt piece and the back. The front skirt piece has 2 darts in the front, and the back piece has one dart to it.
No, the back has 2. The front had. They both have 2. One on the left and one on the right.
I think I made a mistake.
That's okay.
It's a total of 2 darts, but it's 1 dart per piece for the back. This one.
Yes, you are right. Because guess what? I only cut 1 back piece. And I need to cut 2. So I'm going to cut this other back piece. That's why I was like, why do I only have... It's 3 pattern pieces, but for the back, you need to cut 2 back pieces.
Yeah.
So here's your back piece right here, a single piece, and you're going to cut 2 of those. And then for your front piece, you cut 1. That's where I made a mistake. I only cut 1. So here's my fabric, just so you can know. My faux leather fabric that I've had for a year that I'm going to cut. This is, in my opinion, I think I say this every time, a quick sew, but I believe it is a quick sew. Also, other thing that I will mention, the first time that I did make the skirt, I did not put a lining in the skirt either. So that is another preference or option that you do have. I skipped the lining the first time I did it. I won't be skipping it this time, but I did skip it the first time. Another thing I'll add, I know I keep thinking of other things that I think would be helpful to people who decide to sew this either now or in the future, is that, you know, the curved part of the split on the skirt, it does come up, you know, it's thigh high, mid thigh. And so if you do want to take it down, you can, you know, lower it. But just make sure that if you're doing it and you do it on the lining, that you do it on both pieces. I did cut my hair. I did. I almost forgot to cut my hair. Yep, I did.
It looks so good.
Yes, it does.
It feels so free. I cut all of, there was like a little teeny bit of color left on it, and I cut it off. I'm used to it now. At first I wasn't used to it, but now I'm used to it. I love it.
And make sure when you do the lining or you add the darts to the lining, you add it to the right side, like the, you know, right piece, so that when you flip the lining into each other, that it's the wrong sides facing, if that makes sense.
Yes, thank you for that.
Because I always, especially with lining that looks the same on both sides, that's just something to keep in mind, that your lining, when it flips out, that, hold on. Okay.
Carmen, you are a trooper, girl.
I know, such is life. But I had this in my stash for a long time, at least like 6 to 7 months. So, and it's also, like you said, it's skirts, and I just got off a live. The one we did with Shishi was really quick. So I'm hoping this goes by quick. Again, not looking for perfection. I right now am looking for fit. So I also think, kind of based upon what I was saying, I think I'm going to sew this up, even though the seam allowance is a half an inch. I think I'm going to make the seam allowance for me a 1/4 inch.
I think I'm gonna do the same as well,
because I don't trust it.
Well,
I wanted it to say, when I was smaller.
We're
smaller at the time.
We're doing this in fabric that's not forgiving. So it is important that you know, you can always make it smaller, but you can't make it bigger without doing significant things.
Right. So I don't want no problems.
Dr. Monica, I saw your question. I don't put care labels in mine. A lot of the times I use washable like fabrics that you could just literally put in a machine. So on a gentle cycle or just regularly, depending on what it is, and I'm able to go from there. So I don't really use that muddy, delicate fabrics like that to where I need to put a label in them as far as for the fabric here. But that's me. So what do y'all do?
Child, live on a care label. You mean care labels like wash this, don't wash this?
Yeah, like how, in some things say dry clean only or wash on delicate cycle or stuff like that.
For me, yeah, I don't, yeah. It'd be different if I was making it for somebody else, which I don't. I only sew for myself.
I don't sew for the people, for the most part. If I sew for someone else, it's a gift. So I haven't ever done that before. But I bet you if I spend enough money and take enough time, I probably will, because I will not want anything to happen to it. I know I didn't cut it out at the same time. I should have laid the lining over top. I should have cut it out at the same time. And then I realized as I got up, oh, I don't have my lining piece because I only cut one of those as well. So here I am, back to the drawing board. But it's only the back piece, and it's a pretty quick cut. So the other thing is that it won't be serged.
Well, if it's lined, it really doesn't need to be serged, to be honest. I mean, you can.
If it's what?
If it's lined, I really don't. care as much about serging when it's lined?
Well, this is my lining piece those are the only ones that I serge. And the only reason I wanted to serge this is because it frays a lot. But I'm going to just use my pinking shears, I think.
Okay.
That's the quick way. Otherwise, I have my serger right here. I could just pull it out. It's actually plugged in. And the type A person in me wants to serge it because why? Because I'm...
That's your business.
Right. There you go.
Now, are we supposed to interface both the lining and the curve for the curve, that lining and the main fabric, or
just the main fabric?
The main fabric. The main fabric. Okay. Yeah, no interfacing is on the lining.
I wanted to mention too, LaShawn had mentioned about pinking shears. If you use rotary cutters, like I do, my pinking shears, I told her they came from Moses and them back in the day. I don't know what, but it's so hard to use it. So I also use for my rotary cutters. I don't be knowing the proper terminology. I call everything a jimmy joint, but this has like a jagged edge. So you can
that's a rotary blade.
So I know it's a rotary blade, but the type of rotary blade it is. So I mean,
a pinking blade, a pinking shear blade. They sell them in blade. You can buy pinking shears as blades for your rotary cutter. So it's a pinking. I have a couple. I have used a few.
Okay, so that's just another option for you if you use rotary cutters.
All right, I think I'm good to go. I think I'm prepped.
You said just use the stitch when I sew it straight and straight and zigzag at the same time. I've never done that before. I'm gonna try it.
I almost want to baste everything together because I just don't trust it. But we're gonna trust the process, folks. Hey, Auntie Karen.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. What I'm really nervous about is that when you sew with this leather, you make a mistake and you have to take it out. Those holes are there.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, with leather is.
So I'm like,
all right, so we're going to essentially. I'm going to do the darts for my first two darts on the front. So the front darts are smaller than the back. My method of doing darts is a little fragile. You can do a basting stitch to put them together, but I essentially pin them on each side like that. Like I find the line, I pin it on each side. So make sure with darts, you start at the top, so at the waistline, and then you don't back stitch at the end of the dart. At the point of the dart, you don't want to back stitch. You want to just let the thread run.
That's right.
And tie it off at the end. So unlike, other stitching when you're just stitching your seams together, with darts, you start at the top or the wide angle of the wide part of the dart, and you stitch down to the point, let the thread run off, and then you essentially tie off your threads at the end.
Oh, that's right. The teacher's teacher.
Only live, girl, because I don't do the. I'm like figuring it out on y'all live.
Has anyone ever sewn with besides the bad girlies who I know use faux leather all the time? Has anybody sewn with faux leather to make anything? Aisha, Carmen, have you?
I've made some. I've sewn with some faux leather. I've made dresses. I've made peplum tops. I've made joggers. They're cute as joggers. Okay. I don't necessarily. For me though, faux leather feel a little. It makes when you sweat. I feel like even no matter what time of year it is, and you just get to sweating with faux leather. It always makes me sweat.
That's what's making me really put this lining in, honestly. Because I'm like, I don't know how it's gonna feel, even though the other side of it's like fabricy.
Yeah.
The other side is. Yeah, I'm telling you, I am very nervous. So I don't want to say this is a muslin because I really do want this skirt to turn out right because I want to wear this. As you all know, many of you know, I am a huge football fan. Ravens is my team. They play tomorrow. This is such a big deal. And if this skirt turns out right, I will be wearing this skirt with my Ravens jersey, one of them. And yeah, I'm excited to be able to do that. The skirt doesn't turn out right, I don't know. I have to figure it out. So let's pray it turns out right.
So where do I see all the comments? So on my side, I think I only see the comments that are coming to my channel. I don't see your comments.
I feel like you should see them both, but I don't know how. There's a comment button on the side of the screen that if you hit that, it'll show you the comments.
Yeah, it will, but I was trying to avoid that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the only way that I know that you can see it. Now I haven't been on with people from my phone, only from my iPad. Hi, Miss Alethea. I know, right? Right? She talking about I came to see Carmen and listening to her teach about how to put the darts in. I know that's right.
Ah, look at me! Look at me! Don't let me up. I just want to see if I can see the comments from my other phone.
Okay. So, Miss Alethea, do you know, like, we are all sewing from our stash? I just want to put that out there that we are sewing from our stash right now.
We really are.
Giving back to our earth.
Okay, so I had to log in from my other phone to see it.
Okay. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I can't see the comments. So just FYI, when you log on.
Well,
so I'm streaming
them.
Yeah.
So in sync creatively, tell me what your name is so I can call you by your name. She said I'm on TikTok too, though, for those that don't know. She said she makes reversible bucket hats. She said I'm gonna start ventilation holes in my hats once I learn how to use that toy. I have never yeah, you're gonna have to definitely put up something and tell us about the ventilation holes. I would imagine leather hats would probably benefit from having that.
See, I can see all the comments when I'm in StreamYard. I cannot see all the comments when I am logged on to just YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So that's yeah.
Well, so see on StreamYard, I can see like, hi Donnie. Donnie joined us from Facebook. Hi Monica, Carrie, Julian. So Julian joined from both Facebook and YouTube.
Oh, thank you, Julian.
Thank you, Julian.
All right, so this is good to know. It's good to know. It's good to know. So okay. Aisha, are you able to see the comments or no?
Oh, I can't hear you, Aisha. I think you muted yourself.
Yeah, I'm just steady talking away. So I'm just discombobulated. I dropped my iPad and shattered the darn screen. But anyway, the chat, I can see the comments when I actually click on a comments tab, but I just can't see it regularly.
Can you see it on your can you see it on your second device?
I can see them, but I don't see all of them. I guess I'm only seeing a portion of them. The last one I see is from Miss Alethea saying, yes, kudos to you all.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, but I can't see. But when I go to the chat, I see that a lot of people were saying different stuff. Like I know you just said something about Julie. I didn't see Jules.
That was always all the way up. I scrolled up to see some people's comments. So the last comment on there is
by Endless Designs by Carrie.
Yeah, that's the last one. That's the last comment.
But I mean, it doesn't, like I have to click onto the chat. I just can't, it doesn't come up on the screen though. So
yeah, so so
maybe it's the format. I mean, maybe it's because the iPad just, I don't know. I'm on the iPad and I can see.
And another thing is there is an app. So there is an app. Sorry, y'all. We having Skirt Talk and we having StreamYard Talk. There is an app that people can use to log on with StreamYard as well.
Now I have not used the app yet.
She uses it when she logs on with me.
Okay. I'm gonna have to.
Hey, Auntie Cam.
So I'm putting my first dart in my lining. So again, I'm just gonna repeat that. You do need to put darts in both your lining and in your fabric in your skirt.
Now that's a step I wish I did in advance.
You say that's a step you what?
Wish I did in advance.
I know. Yeah, me too. So typically, just, again, for those that are joining, when we do the sew-alongs, for the most part, we do like steps like darts in advance. I'm going to post a video on how to do a dart. I actually have a video that I already recorded, and I didn't remember to post it, but I will post it. I did it when I first learned how to do darts, which seems so crazy that it was so long ago.
I know, right?
I know.
Cabinets all over the place, not just cabinets.
Right?
Cabinets, that sounds super organized. That sounds super organized, D. I'm not
let's see. So StreamYard is on NSYNC Creatively asked about what is StreamYard? So that's a great question. StreamYard is a platform, it's a third-party platform that allows us to log into like one system, and we can log into StreamYard and then broadcast or on multiple systems at the same time. So we're on, like right now, we're on Facebook, YouTube, and then sometimes I usually get onto Instagram as well, but I'm not today. But also through StreamYard, my guests are also able to stream to their platforms as well at the same time. Now, in order to use StreamYard on TikTok, you need to have 10,000 followers. I only have like 2,000, so I'm not able to use StreamYard.
And
so
you have to have Windows.
Say it again.
And it has to be Windows. It's only Windows compatible.
And only Windows. So that would be a problem for me because I don't have any Windows devices at all. Oh, my work laptop, but I wouldn't be using that. So for those that are on TikTok, a lot of what you hear, you hear both Carmen and Aisha talking, they're on StreamYard. And so if you want to see what it looks like on the other view, you can go to the Let's Get Social YouTube page and you can see like, oh, this is what it looks like. But it pulls all the comments from those platforms. And that's what you heard us discussing earlier. Like, can we see all the other comments? So it's a pretty cool platform in that it merges everything into one without you having to have multiple devices. Like for TikTok, I have a separate screen so you all can see me, and then you can also hear the other posts that are on as well.
LaShawn, do you use a Stream Deck? I have it, but I have not been able to program it.
No, I'm not sure what a Stream Deck is. Can you tell me what that is a little bit?
I've done commercials.
I haven't used it. I can tell you that because I'm not familiar with it.
Like showing visuals during the live, I think she's saying. I think that's what she's referring to. Like basically giving a presentation, like, and toggling back and forth between a presentation with like presentation slides and.
Oh, I have not done that, Carrie. I have not used a Stream Deck before. Now, I do have the webinar feature on StreamYard, but I have not used it yet. So Dee says she want to know how big is our fabric stash? How many cabinets? Oh, I think somebody said I don't have cabinets. I have bins.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm a bin girly.
Yes, I have bins right now. But guess what? I'm about to be a cabinet girly because I just ordered. Well, they arrived. I have to put them together sometime, hopefully this weekend. I ordered 2 cabinets. I don't know. 2 doesn't feel like it's enough, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I have 2 cabinets for fabric. But right now I have at least, I don't know. I have probably like 8 or 9 60 to 80 gallon bins of fabric. I mean, I'm just going to show you, like when I was trying to pick out what I was going to do, I was like, and this is the other reason why I'm glad to kind of get the cabinets, but I'm also appreciative of this challenge because I have like 3 yards of faux suede, and not only in black, I have it in, well, not 3 yards. I think this is only a yard. I have it in this cream color, and then I also have, in addition to this leather that I had a couple yards of, but then I have this other faux leather that's looked like snake skin. I don't know. This looks like maybe 2 yards. I don't know how many yards it is. But this is stuff that I've had for over a year that I bought, and never used. And so now I'm like, I can't buy anything. I got to figure out how to use this fabric. So I'm going through and pulling out my fabric.
I have to see. Auntie Kim said I have to see. She has to see her fabric, so she has hers on shelves. Dr. Monica says using a Stream Deck is easy on StreamYard. You can do it, LaShawn.
Okay, I'm gonna try. Look, I'm gonna look it up and try to see if I can figure it out. Because to your point, if it makes it easier, I'm all for it.
All right, so I have the lining front done, and I have the darts done in terms of darts. What are the oldest piece of fabric you have?
Mine is a year. Oh, well, since I started sewing, I still have fabric that I bought when I initially went out. So July, so 18 months, I guess.
I would say mine. Most of mine is like within the last 2 years, 3 years. But the oldest piece I have is about 10. I got some silk when I went to Mimi G's conference about a decade ago. Over a decade. Okay. So I still have like that piece. But other than that, most of it is like 2-3 years old is my oldest. All right. So we got the front pieces, darts in. All right. So let's work on these back pieces, Joe. The back darts. I'm thinking about bringing these in because these look a little big. They look a little big, y'all.
You know what? So when I cut this originally, when I made
the arch though for the butt for your butt part though.
When I first cut that back piece or whatever the back piece, no, the front piece, it did look pretty big, but it fit. That's all I'm gonna say. It fit. So
from Zoom, so Aldo, Aldo lets you switch between cameras. From Zoom, I can switch my machine to cutting table to my face using 2 cameras and my laptop. So 3 views that can switch from Stream Deck make the transition smoother.
Oh yeah. So thank you, Kara. So so what I do have is I have Mevo, the Mevo system, which I think is probably similar to that, where I don't have it hooked up now because there's 3 of us on, but I have 3 cameras and I can switch views. So I typically do that through Mevo. I wonder if that's the same thing. I'm gonna look at Stream Deck if it is the same thing, so that sometimes you can see my sewing machine or
I'm here clicking
my workspace.
We're clicking. Okay. Keep going.
I don't know what that was.
Oh, LaShawn, when you talk, well, yeah, I guess when you talk, I hear clicking.
I don't know what that is.
Y'all hear the clicking or am I tripping?
I just muted myself. I don't know why.
When you talk, it does click. I hear it.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Yes, LaShawn. LaShawn's the problem.
I don't know why it's acting that way. Is it still doing it? I hear like 1 click.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can who's on that says hey? Who's that? Is anybody logged in twice?
I am. I'm looking at the comments. So you want me to turn on?
Oh, no. You don't have to do that. Mm-mm. Do you have your sound off? I see you have your video off on that one.
I had my sound off too. Like everybody's on pause. Like it's not even playing. The comments are rolling. So
yeah, I don't think it's that. I don't know what it is.
Oh, so Carmen, you went back in through StreamYard through.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I just told her to keep me backstage.
Yeah, I never let. But I don't know. I'm gonna go on mute when I'm not talking.
Look around, everybody on mute. All right, so we're gonna continue on the path. I don't want that. Hold on. It's every time you move. Yes, interesting. I can still hear it. Let me mute myself.
That's what I said. I think it's when we talk.
Let me see. Is it me? No, it's not me. Is it? Can you hear it? I feel like I hear it a little bit still.
It's like in and out, but
yeah, I don't hear it now.
Hello? That's me. I'm the problem. Let me try to put on my earphones. I just don't like how I sound with these earphones, but I'll.
Yeah, see if that helps. So I am using the what am I using? My regular needle. I did not put in a special needle, Monica, for sewing this. So I'm using, what is this regular? It's like the standard needle. I forget what it is. What I put in. Let me look at. Where's my little?
Doesn't show.
Yeah, Carmen's gonna see if when she puts her headset in, if it goes away. But I did not use a special needle, Monica. I used my standard needle that I use to sew just the regular woven fabric. I didn't use a special needle. Do you typically use a special needle when you sew the faux leather? And I did so just for the record, before I tried to investigate, should I switch? I did do a practice. I cut some of the faux leather and I just stitch 2 pieces together, stitch 3 pieces together, just to see is it going to stitch correctly? And I didn't have any problems with it. It did what it was supposed to do. So I was not, overly concerned. And so, Julian, I heard you say that you use Mevo at your church. Do you like it? I like it. And I love the way it allows you to kind of zoom in and out on individually on each camera. Now, what I do wish, and this has nothing to do with Mevo, it's more, I think, with StreamYard, is that I like to be able to show all the cameras at one time. Sometimes, not all the time. And it doesn't let me do that. So I have to remember, which I've gotten better at. I've got to remember to go in and say, oh, I'm on my sewing machine now. Let me point to my sewing machine. Or, oh, I'm, doing my surgery, or, oh, I'm cutting in my workspace. But I like for people to be able to see me, the sewing machine, the serger, the workspace, whatever I'm doing. You said I better stop. I better change my needle. I did change it, but I didn't put a special needle in. I did change it, but I just did not put a special needle in for faux leather. Look, I have learned my lesson about not changing those needles. I have learned my lesson. Where's my dot?
Now, are we supposed to put in the side seam?
The zipper goes in first.
Yeah, so we do, right. And you should have had to make a dot for your zipper so that you know exactly where it stopped.
Oh, I'm going to throw this thing in real quick.
So you already put your darts in your lining, and I must be talking too much. And your fabric?
Yeah, all of my darts are in. I'm actually, and my back seam is in of my skirt.
Okay.
I'm prepping it for the zipper.
Look at my co-hosts. They are like on the ball.
I only have one more dart to put in. Well, two more darts. I have to do my lining darts, but I'm just trying to make sure when I do these darts that the lining flips. It flips into the lining correctly,
Mm-hmm.
meaning that the darts are hidden on the fashion fabric as well as
Yeah.
the lining. All right. Did you shorten yours, LaShawn? Did you feel like this skirt was too long?
No, but I like my skirts long.
You like the
So I
conservative
did
look?
not shorten it. I left it everything as is.
Oh, okay. LaShawn's a conservative type. I, on the other hand, like to
Well,
tussle
it's
a little
got the
bit.
slit. This slit comes up. It's up there. The
Friend,
slit
don't play when she is sewing.
is slitting.
I know. I used to like to rip and run. She be like, "Listen, I got it on."
No, the slit is doing, doing this thing. And I'm like, no,
So, have you worn it out in the streets?
Oh, yeah. So the only thing I don't like about the skirt is that I can't wear it to work because I love it. I actually love the way it fits. I love the way it feels on me. It's probably it's at the top of my list of favorite things that I have made, honestly.
What about the simplicity skirt that you made before on live? What are your to compare? Because that had a little tiny split in it, but it's still like you can wear it
Oh,
to work.
yes. So I do like that skirt. I like this. So this is what I will tell you. That simplicity skirt, the challenge with that skirt for me is that my hips, my pockets kind of bulge out on the side. So I've made that skirt twice. So let me say this. I do like the skirt. I need to figure out what adjustments that I need to be making so that my pockets don't bulge out on the side. If that skirt did not have pockets, it would probably be in line with my favorite skirt because I like that skirt is also a longer skirt and I do like the way it fits.
Okay, so I just want a pocket.
Yeah,
There's
I would
that.
definitely say this skirt does not have pockets, so um, it's something that you might want, but it does not have pockets.
Is anybody else out there sewing tonight? Is anybody else out there sewing tonight?
Yes, please drop it in the chat. He says, what do you recommend if you do not want a zipper, but a wide elastic in, I think you meant in the waistband. So this skirt, I don't know that you can make this skirt and not put the zipper in because unless you make it with a stretch fabric, it's not going to give you the stretch that you need to get it over your hips without the zipper. You're going to either need to make the skirt, you're going to have to add some additional fabric in it to give it more ease, but you won't be able to get it. And it doesn't fit super tight. It's just it's no stretch in the fabric. If you stick with the fabric choices that are recommended, you won't be able to get it over your hip. That I am confident about. So yeah, I don't think you can get away with just putting the elastic in. In fact, what I would say is that, and what I wish I would have thought about before, and I might still try to do it if I could find one real quick, is that I kind of like to be able to just step into my skirt. And I feel like I actually can do that, even with the 7-inch zipper. But I've started putting longer zippers in my skirts.
Yeah.
just, and dresses even too, just because I want to be able to just step in, put it up. And sometimes, depending on the dress and depending on the zipper, I like turn it around a little bit, zip it like almost up and turn it back around.
Right.
If I'm getting dressed by myself, because what I found, sometimes the invisible zippers, those little zipper pulls just aren't giving me the leverage that I need to pull it up.
Right.
So I'm like, this ain't working. So yeah, that's what I would say. I don't think you can go without the zipper. What I would say is, if you think you want to try it, to put a basting stitch in and try to pull the skirt up. And then if you can get the skirt up with the basting stitch in, then go ahead and put it in with the, but just remember that you also got to put that waistband in too. So before you put the waistband on and before you put the zipper on, just go ahead and sew it up. It's literally 2 stitches to sew both pieces together, and put a basting stitch in and see if you can get away with no zipper.
Dr. Monica said she can't miss her sew day.
What'd she say?
She said she can't. She said this month
and count. I know that's right. Look, learning is a part of sewing, and I'm not saying you have to learn anything. So let me say, learning and teaching should count as a sew day. So if you're contributing to the conversation or you are learning from the conversation being had, this counts as we support you in that, Monica.
Yeah, we appreciate you being here as well.
Absolutely, 100%. All right, pray for me, y'all. I'm sewing into my my faux leather, and let me tell you, I'm going to wear the skirt, mistakes and all.
Now, why are you already prepping for the mistakes?
Okay, I'm not going to claim no mistakes. There's no mistakes.
LaShawn, friend, you just starting your darts?
Oh no, I did my darts on my
Okay, I was just asking. It was just a question. I was just asking.
So for those that don't know, I say this all the time. I'm a slow sewist, and I'm proud of it.
As you should. As you should.
I'm so proud of it. And let me tell you, I wasn't always proud of it, but this just is a testament to our sewing community, because I feel so supported on here being a slower sewist. I do. I feel so supported. Y'all hang in there with me. You check in and out, depending on what you have going on. And I feel so supported. And so I hope other people who might be like, I'm a slower sewist, I hope you all feel as supported by our sewing community.
That's her way of saying stop riding her. She said stop riding her, Aisha. That's her way of saying, all right, well.
Don't start. Let me
tell y'all, I appreciate the fast sewists out there. Look, Aisha is probably one of the fastest. Between her and Shishi, who I've never seen people sew so fast. And even Tadri is a fast sewist. I'm like, y'all be putting that work in. I be double checking, triple checking, and they done finished the garment.
Hey,
I'm here for it.
I am intermediate speed. It depends on what I gotta do, to be honest.
So
it depends on what I have to do.
Yeah, you know what? But I also will say this, that I am a slower sewist, probably on live too, because I try to make sure, like, if there's people sewing or if somebody's going to come back and look at this video, that, ooh, there we go. Back again, that they will be able to see, like, oh, okay. The other thing, just so for those that know, so yeah, you know what, Instinct Creatively, if you decide to do it and go up a size, I think that's a great start. If you don't really have a lot of hip and you're kind of straight up and down, you probably will be able to get away with just this elastic. So definitely, what I would say is maybe do a muslin and just cut the skirt, front and back skirt, do a basting stitch, put it on before you cut fabric that you really like. And You do
How are we?
it.
I have a question. How are we putting the zipper in and the waistband not on?
What you mean?
How are we putting
Because
the
the
zipper
zipper,
in?
the way the band is going to end on where the zipper is. It's going to create like the what do you call
They'll
enclosed.
close it off. And I was thinking too, I wasn't even paying. I would have did a longer zipper to zip it all the way up through my waistband. Because you said you wasn't doing a button. I'm not doing a button either. But
No, I'm not doing it, but neither.
But without doing it, how did you do it the last time?
I put it all. It's all the way up to the top. Let me go get my skirt so I can show you what I did.
Yeah, I already started putting my zipper in, so. But it's okay because this is when I do my real one.
You can also do a hook and eye. You don't have to do a button. You can do a hook and eye.
I know, but I mean, I want. This is just again just for the fitting purposes, so I'm not really stressing over it because I'm not probably not going to wear this. I don't really care for this fabric, but I still wanted to go through all the steps as if I was going to wear it, so I'm okay with that.
So I put the back together and I didn't insert the zipper yet. And then what do I do? Do I do the back lining as well or no?
Okay. So
What you
here
say?
is the skirt, and I did do a longer zipper. I'm just looking at it. So here's the skirt that I did. You can see. So I did not, as I mentioned earlier, I did not do a lining in this skirt. And when we look at the zipper, so here's the I can't really fold the waistband out all the way, but I'm gonna turn it inside out so you can see. So the waistband. So you put the zipper, you're putting the zipper in, and then you are basically laying the waistband over, right sides together. And you're gonna flip out your zipper, and so that when you flip it to the other side, it's kind of like enclosed in. Does that make sense? So like, let me show you like how when I stitched my waistband on, I stitched it
It's
on
kind
like
of a facing. Is it a waistband or is it like more of a
it's
facing?
it's basically facing. It's a facing. It's not.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I got it.
Sorry. Yep. That's exactly what it is. So I'm just going to, while I have everybody here, I'm just going to show you. So here is the waistband / facing. Thank you, Carmen, because it is really a facing. Although I think it's called waistband in the instructions. But anyway, it serves as a facing. And so once you put your zipper in, you sew your whole garment together. The last thing you're doing is putting this waistband. Well, is it the last thing you're doing? No, it's not. You're gonna put your lining in. You need to put a lining. But anyway, when you put it on, you're basically you're folding out your zipper piece, and you're gonna line the edge of your facing or waistband with the edge of the zipper, fold it out so the raw edges together, and then you're gonna stitch it up the side as close to the zipper teeth as possible, all the way across the top. And then the same thing on the other side. You're going to come down, but get as close to the zipper teeth as possible. And then you'll be able to flip it right side out. And then your zipper is going to be like that. And your waistband / facing is going to be turned down like this.
I guess I'm a little bit confused or worried about that because we did not we're adding a lining, so I have to kind of envision what that means for my lining.
Say it one more time.
I have to think about what that means now that I'm adding a lining because I get what's happening.
Oh, right, because I didn't do a lining in the first one. You're right.
Right. So I'm trying to think how that translates. I mean, listen, I can jerry rig it right now, but I just am just curious. I mean, I could pull up the directions too. I
Yeah,
guess
no,
I
let
could
me
do
look.
that.
I'll tell you. Yeah, so some of the steps I didn't do because I did it ahead and I didn't put the lining in. Right side together, match the stitch. Okay, so once you put the zipper in, before you put the waistband in, you're going to put the lining pieces together, and then you are, so with right sides facing up. Okay, let's talk about overlap. Place the skirt and the lining right sides together, aligning the edges of the shaped cutout, which is that little slit in the front. It says that the lining should be a little bit shorter than the skirt. Fold the skirt hem up. Fold the skirt hem allowance so that the lining is enclosed between the two layers. Match machine stitch the skirt and lining together, back stitching at the beginning and the end, and then press the seam allowances. So you basically are putting the lining and the skirt together. You are basically doing a stitch all the way around to make them like one piece. That's basically what you're doing.
Okay.
So to make it like one.
Wait, because the
I
lining,
know. I
it
thought
has
we were
to,
doing the
so you
back
probably
stuff.
have to stitch around the circle part so that way it
Yes.
flip out because.
So it says, so it's this what it says. It says,
Real quick, is a zipper on the side or the back?
The back.
Okay,
so
that's
it
what I thought.
says hand, so it says, oh, let me just start from the beginning part.
Okay.
It says machine stitch the skirt and the lining together. Okay, let me talk about how you're going to lay it down. Place the skirt and the lining right sides together. And then it says aligning the edges of the shape cutout. It says, okay, let me see. Fold the skirt hem allowance so that the lining is enclosed between the two layers. So, you know, you're basically creating that hem at the bottom by folding the bottom part of the skirt up. Okay, so then it says machine stitch the skirt and the lining together, back stitching at the beginning and the end of the seam. Press the seam flat out, trim the seam allowances down, notch the curved edge of the seam allowance. And then it says press the seam allowances towards the line. So I want you to do an understitch. And then it says hand base the finished edge of the cutout, rolling the seam towards the lining, which we won't be doing that. We are not going to be basing. We're going to do a narrow hem stitch. And then it says using a blind, yeah, so that's, so you are, so, but when you, let me see, when are you turning this inside out? Because at some point, oh yeah, so when you, and then it says turn the lining to the right side. Okay, place the skirt and lining right sides together along the unstitched part of the center back. Seam pin one side of the lining and then the other, aligning the edges of the skirt and the lining, machine stitch along the zipper tape. From the edge. Okay, back stitch at the beginning, turn the lining to the right side, steam press the center back.
LaShawn, all right, when we get to that part, we'll.
Yeah, so that, I mean, that's pretty much what it's saying, but let me catch up to y'all because y'all are ahead of me.
So I had my zipper in my main piece.
Yeah.
I
My
just broke a
zipper is
needle.
in.
And
I
do
did
I?
the
Are you?
invisible.
Did you apply it to the lining as well?
My zipper?
Well, what?
No. You'll
Okay.
attach the lining to the facing part. You know, the zipper tape.
Yes. So you're going to do
That's
it
how you're going to do the
same
lining
way.
for that.
Yeah, you're going to do it basically the same way that we kind of talked about doing the facing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna roll that zipper tape. I mean, yeah, the zipper tape out.
Am I doing that right now? Is my question.
Did you put your lining all together?
Not yet.
Yeah, so you gonna
Am I
put your
put?
together.
Well, we can pretty much sew up this both pieces.
Right, you gonna sew the
Both.
skirt and you gonna sew the lining, like complete.
Okay,
You
so
put
I'm
it
gonna
all
just do
together.
all that part first, and then
Yeah.
I'll get to the connecting part.
So I'm connecting the side things, correct? Hey, Crafty Creations. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said some leather don't even have a hem. Look, don't tell me that twice, because you gotta make a hem.
Hey.
I am so excited about this faux leather. It really looks like real leather too. To me, somebody's gonna be able to tell that.
I'm excited for you.
I'm excited too. I'm so excited.
Hello, Lynette. Welcome. All right. So at this
So you're gonna,
point,
I would say, sew your lining together.
and not my main skirt.
Both
Oh
of
yeah, I
them.
thought you sewed your main skirt. I'm sorry. Yes, sew your main skirt first, and then you say you put your zipper in, right?
I did.
Yeah.
Carmen, what you did a regular zipper?
Yeah, I did a standard zipper. Am I fancy like you? I don't.
Hmm?
I said I'm not fancy like you with the invisible zipper.
I
Action.
did
But
one of
at
the
this point,
skirts that I did not too long ago. I did a zipper by the yard. I was so proud of myself.
zipper by the yard though, you have to be careful because the teeth come in different sizes, and I didn't really realize that. So
Oh yeah,
you gotta
number
make sure.
5,
Yeah,
yeah,
number
5.
number
Yeah,
5 is typically good for bags, but
you
not
gotta
for
watch
garments.
our video that we did with.
So yeah,
I
I
did
use the
with
wrong zipper
Carmen.
teeth for a garment. Yeah.
Yeah, I did a video with Britt, Auntie Carol, and your very own Aisha.
Yeah, I was there. It was a good tutorial. Absolutely.
It was good though. Gave us
It
what we
was. No, it
needed.
was. It was. I completely agree. All
Okay, let
right.
me see.
So
Good evening, Lynette.
You know, one of the things, I don't know if y'all do this when you have darts, but one of the things I like to do is cut little slits and then align the slits for my darts. I don't know if y'all have ever tried that before, but it makes it so much easier to align them up.
you're so fancy,
That's
LaShawn.
my new thing.
Listen, I'm always for whatever floats your boat. Okay. If you feel like that works for you,
Woo!
then slice and dice, friends. Slice
Yes,
and dice.
I'm here for that.
'Cause
Thank
I'm not
you.
doing that.
Thank you for your support, friend.
Oh, absolutely.
What I am gonna do, so I'm gonna stitch this at a 1/4 inch again because I'm a little worried about the fit. So when you're worried about the fit, you can either stitch at a smaller seam allowance or you can baste it. Hello, Terrence. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. So I'm
Hey,
going to
Terrence.
stitch it. I'm just going to YOLO it a little bit and see what it hits for at that 1/4 inch seam. Because I bought this when I was smaller. Um,
And see,
you
you
know,
say
I'm thick.
Carmen, bye.
I know
I'm
that's
thick
right.
now. Okay. I like being thick. I'm in my winter weight. So we're gonna see,
It's
what it is.
January. We all thick in January. The world is thick.
Listen, we are. And no apologies. Oh my God, everyone can see my comments. What's the problem? Should I not be able to see your comments, Terrence?
Who said that?
Terrence.
Oh, hey Terrence. Yeah, instinct. That's my new favorite way to kind of put my darts in. Like, I love that. That cutting those little. All right, look at that. And just like that, we have 2 darts in the actual leather. I'm gonna call it leather. Y'all know it's fake, but I'm just gonna call it leather. I'm gonna call it leather, and so I have my. Where's my zipper? I have my. It says 7 to 9 inches. Is it 7 or is it 9? Well, I'm gonna make it the longest that it can be. And where is my zipper? Put this here like that. Just grab my 2 pieces.
Terrence, I'm on my other device, so that's why I can see your comments.
Hi, Harmony. Welcome. Yes, pleather. That's exactly what this is. But I'm gonna call it leather for today because it looks like leather. Let me just show y'all again. Doesn't that look like leather? Forget all these little bends in it. It's folded up in my stash over here. But when I put it on, stretch it out. Okay. All right. Let me just put in my little. Can I make a little cut here? I think I feel like I did. So I will be using my zipper tape again because I love my zipper tape. So I'm actually not even gonna make a mark. Well, I guess I am just gonna where it's supposed to be. Now, if I can't fit this for whatever reason, because this is the size of that, then that just means I got work to do. Okay, so this one I did put a little mark in there. With leather or pleather or faux leather before. I mean, if you have bends in it, how do you get those bends out? The creases. How do you do that?
Some people take a towel like that. Like put a damp towel over it and press it out. Same people.
And then press it out. Okay. How in the world am I going to get all these little creases out here? I'm also using, just for the record, I'm using this to hold my fabric together.
So I still have a little bit of room. I mean, I can make it work. I think once I have my waistband, it'll fit just fine.
Okay. Here's my tape.
Okay, I'm not mad.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't put this thing wrong. Not right together.
I have a little bit of room. This could use some pockets. So if I pinch it out, I'm fine with this fit. I literally did it at a 1/4 inch seam allowance. I'm gonna keep this fit. I might take it in a tiny bit more, and it can be because I'm not a super hippie person. Hey, Dory B. So I could pinch it out here. I should have tried it on inside out. See, I'm gonna take it in.
But you see where that slit comes up, right?
I do. See, I'm gonna go in a little bit more, maybe like 1/8 of an inch more on each side. Yeah.
So this is going to be tricky because I've never put a zipper in faux leather before.
It'll be all right.
All right. You know, normally we do our little seam but I don't think I could do any of those things.
We're going to take it in a little bit more, just a little bit.
Couple of ways, because you can damp it. Okay, and use a blow dryer. Okay, thank you for that. Okay, so somebody said, or NSYNC on creatively said on TikTok said, if you want to get these creases out of your leather, you can use I can dampen it and then use a blow dryer. And I will definitely be trying that. Hey, Angela. And Dr. Monica said that you may need that extra seam allowance if you are adding the lining.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't have hips, so I'm going to take it in a little bit on the hip area, like use the regular seam allowance there. But everywhere else, I think I'll be fine.
I probably gonna have to do the same thing, Carmen, but I always start with as is and then work my way in because of the hip part. It gives me that gap in there because I don't have hips.
I got tiny low flat. I think y'all got more hips than I got. So if y'all ain't got hips, then I don't got hips.
Well, we all hipless together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. It's cute. It's coming out. I like it so far. So far, so good. I think this will be cute with like a I'm gonna try it on my bodysuit I made, my lace bodysuit.
This is gonna be so tricky. Great for me putting the zipper in, y'all.
Lord, pray. Drop the prayer hands for Sean. Drop the prayer hands.
Please. I need that. So for anybody that have put in a zipper in faux leather before, please drop your tips and tricks in the chat because I need them right now. Because I'm like, this thing ain't taking no.
I have not with faux leather.
The reason why I'm saying that is because
not an invisible zipper. Are you doing an invisible zipper? I am.
So what I'm doing right now is because normally we would fold, put our basting stitch in and fold it down, but I'm not doing that. I'm just folding it down on a seam allowance, and I'm going to use my what do you call it? This basting tape to attach my zipper, and then I'm going to stitch it in. Sew it in.
It's still a little big, but I'm gonna leave it as is for now because, again, I still do need to add in my lining. But it's a little bit better. I need to press it out, of course. But yeah, I still got mad room in my hips, so it's all good.
So this is what I'm doing, just so y'all can see. So this is my seam allowance for my zipper. I'm going to attach the zipper tape on each side of just to the seam allowance. And I'm going to sew one side at a time.
Thank you, Auntie Carrie. All right. It's still running a little big, so let's just roll with the original seam allowance. It's running a little big on me. We're going to just roll with the original seam allowance and wish for the best, y'all.
It's going to be fine.
What's the seam? It's a 1/2 inch, right?
Yes. So wait, let me see. It is... The seam allowance is
Vikisews is usually 3/8 of a seam allowance. Okay.
Yeah, so it says the hem is 1 5/8. The lining hem is 3/4 of an inch. Center back seam is 5/8. They have all kinds of, and all the other edges is 3/8. So this is one that's, I think when I did it before, I think I did 5/8, honestly. So because again, I didn't have that piece of information, so I think I did 5/8.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Monica.
So I am I'm not gonna fool with this this faux leather too much, and this might end up not being an invisible zipper because I'm not gonna go in there too many times because I'm just not used to.
You have a standard zipper?
I do. I mean, but I want to try to do the invisible zipper. It just might be showing a little bit, you know.
Okay.
Because I don't want to, I'm scared to like sew over it too many times. You know how you try to get closer and closer. So I'm gonna try to get really close with this with this zipper tape, but we're gonna see how it. So let me ask you this. Let me see if she said that she might have a couple. Okay. See, I don't think you can iron this. I'm nervous to even try to put any kind of heat to it.
No, you're supposed to. I said you gotta lay a damp towel on it and like steam it. Like steam it. Like you got one of them. Do you have your iron out that you can steam?
Yeah.
Like, that blows the steam really hot.
Mm-hmm.
So I would put like a damp towel if you had one nearby, lay it on top, and then like literally steam it
To make a fold for the zipper.
Are you like pressing open? Are you trying to press open the seams?
I'm trying to, yeah. But I'm trying to, I mean, I think this will be okay. I'm gonna do a video on this after I finish if it works.
All right. All right. So now we're doing the. I hope I did this right, y'all. Let's pray.
I'm sure you did it.
Oh no.
What?
I put my darts on the wrong side. Damn it. I knew I did that shit wrong. And I kept double, triple, and quadruple.
I did one of mine like that too, but I was like on my actual faux leather. So I was like, it is what it is. It's gonna be stuck. And that's
no, I did it right. Hold on. No, I did
mine wrong.
Oh, I did
The
mine
one
right.
that I forgot to cut out and I had to go back and do, I did it wrong. But the good thing is that they're very similar, so you're not gonna be able to tell.
Right.
Okay.
So let's put the side seams together. So I kept my lining long, and I'll just go in.
Yeah, mine is long as well.
And so once we do the side seams of both with them, what's the rule?
Okay, so I'm about to stitch this first, my zipper in. Where are y'all at? Y'all, I know y'all both have put your zippers in.
Yeah, so my zipper is in. I'm currently working on the side seam of the lining.
Okay.
And then I'm guessing I'm supposed to attach the lining. Well, the curve. That's when I feel like I'm really gonna need a little bit of guidance.
Okay.
On how to finish that curve.
I got you.
I'm guessing with the curve, it's kind of like the flip it in, flip it out method, like lay it on top of each other and kind of just.
Yeah, because it was saying, hold on, I'm gonna go to it. It's saying right size to, so after you're gonna stitch the skirt. So let me see. I'm gonna start it from this part. Let me just make sure. It says, okay, place the lining pieces right side together, aligning the center back edges pinned and basted. The seam, machine stitch the center back seam from the notch down to the bottom edge, back stitching at the beginning and end. Press flat, press the seam allowances open, then with right side facing up, overlock the bottom edge, blah, blah, face the hem lining. Place the lining pieces right side, align the center back edges, pin, base. All right, let me know when you get to that part, then we'll talk about it.
Okay, I think Aisha is that part.
She said she done. I read her lips.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I'm adjusting my pattern. As I thought it was going to be too big. It is too big, so I'm adjusting the skirt. Mine is way too big.
What size did you cut?
One of the biggest sizes which I thought was kind of odd, but according to like what their measurement thing said, unless I read it wrong, like I said, I'm very new to PDF patterns, so I don't know. I think it was like 52 or something. I don't know. But this thing is too big.
Yeah, I cut mine is a 46. So I feel like yours should probably be close to that. I think we're close to the same.
It should have, but I sure did not. I think it was like a 50 or something. 50 or 52. Way too big.
All right.
I cut the 40. We got the 46, right, LaShawn?
Yes, that's we had the same size, 46. And I feel like Aisha would have probably been that size too.
I should have, because I'm cutting off like a lot. Oh yeah.
It's okay. That's when you're just learn a company, because like for instance, once you start working with PDFs more often, then you start to learn sort of like exercises with the company. So,
and it's like the great thing about these patterns is that they have very few pattern pieces. So like if you're starting it, I'm just saying this for the others that might be thinking about it. If you just really want to get comfortable with doing the PDF pattern itself, you can skip the lining. You can, like one of the other people recommended, Instinct Creatively said, like, she's gonna forego the zipper altogether and just do size up and add an elastic, waistband instead. So, but you can literally just play around with this.
Another thing you could do is, if you want to, which would be more work, is do the shishi approach and do like a corseted moment. Like create, like insert, like where you will put the zipper, you can create like a corset. But that, I feel like that's more work than a zipper. But if you wanted that effect, that's another sort of means. But that doesn't make it easier. It's just, a different approach. Y'all know Shishi will throw a corset and something. And
I know. But it'd be cute though.
I know it's cute. So that's another closure.
I need to get used to that. I mean, I need to learn how to do it, because I could see some things I would have used it for if I knew how to do it like she does.
Yeah. So I think that would be a cute closure option. Even if, maybe not on the front, but yeah, keeping it like corseted in the back, maybe. I need to be snatched too. Yeah, exactly. We know Shishi. We know Shishiana.
I did not know that was Shishi. I was
what,
like,
Sharisha?
yeah.
That's my Shishi. Shishi, did you cut out that pattern for tomorrow? Thanks again for being here, everybody. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Okay. I knew I fucked this up. Hold on.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. It's okay. It's okay. I reloaded. This is definitely the side seam. I really be. You can kind of just look at it and tell, like, girl, that is a curve. Well, we gonna keep that dart right where it is, okay?
Oh, so you did the same thing I did then?
Yeah, it's wrong on one side, but I don't care.
Yeah, I was like, you feel like you could tell though?
I mean, it's a lining.
Oh, it's a lining.
The dart can be wrong on all of them, to be honest. It could be wrong on all of them. To be honest with you. Hold on, let me see. I might correct it. Even though this is a muslin, I'll correct it for the peanut gallery. For the people in the stands. We'll fix it. Yeah, I'll fix it. It's not that big a deal. I'll fix it.
All right, one side is in.
Yes. Sean, what are you making? We making Lindsay's dress next week, right?
That's right, Lindsay's dress, which is so.
That means we gotta do something super early for the pre-show. You know, me and Shishi do your pre-show.
I know, I love it. That's awesome. Primed up and ready to go.
You said that's a quick dress though, right?
It is.
Okay, I'm gonna take your word for it. If it's not, y'all,
please take my word.
When you say quick, how quick? Like an hour?
On live, it's an hour, probably off live, 2 hours on live.
Okay, I can do that. Hey, me and she was supposed to do denim next week though. Oh gosh. I'm skipping denim. I don't know.
Don't skip it.
Are you making a denim? Are you making a denim something?
LaShawn?
Yes. Are you making anything in denim?
Oh, I'm gonna make a little bag. A hand self-drafted bag.
Oh, is that what you want? Oh, you know what? That works.
A little pocket, little pouch. Put my AirPods in.
Okay.
And
that's something. That is something.
Something.
You know, I'm doing denim right now, actually.
You are. There you go. Boom.
Right. Boom. Two birds in one stone. There we go.
2 for 1.
Miss Alethea, I'm done for next week.
She said it is not counting. Didn't you read the instructions?
She.
No, she didn't say that.
She. Yes, it need to be easy. It is January. What can we do easy that's denim? You know what you made Mimi's no, because I had that Mimi pattern picked out. The one with the bell bottoms. Is it easy? I was gonna do the cigarette pants version.
All right, so far so good. Please, look, please show me some favor.
Okay. All right. Well, that can be Friday then.
Ooh.
She making the bell bottom ones, or she making the other ones?
All right, I'm just trying to zipping my thing up, and I'm noticing that it's not
Okay.
zipping for whatever reason.
Okay, y'all. I corrected my wrongs. I fixed my wrongs. Hopefully. That's another thing. I didn't put the notches in here. That's never a good idea. Never a good idea. That's never a good idea, not putting your notches in. Don't be like me. Y'all know what? The whole time I was right. Hold on.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
They look the same, almost the same.
Hold on.
Don't say you was right and then you did all that. No, don't say it. Something is happening with my zipper.
They really do almost look the same, and that's the problem. And that is the issue. That is the yeah, I was right.
I'm having a problem with the zipper for some reason.
I was right, y'all. All right,
So you have to do it all over again?
Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna just do the side first. It just wasn't looking right though. Not a big deal. It's not a big dart. Aisha's done.
Of course she is.
Aisha is done, y'all. She is very much so done.
I might have to swipe the zipper.
Putting us to shame as usual. Aisha's finished.
Hey.
No, she's not. I'm just talking.
Please stop it, because I am not. I told you I had to adjust my skirt.
Oh, okay. So you slimmed it down some?
I had to slim it down a lot. So this is what, and like I said, my thing is all about fit for me. So I had to just, this is after I've taken it out. I do like this split though. But I had to take it down a lot, a whole lot. But I do like this. I do like how this fits now. But like I said, I have to take off so much.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably end up bringing it down to like a size 40. What did I say? We were a 46 or 44?
Yeah. I think mine I cut at a 52.
Yeah, 52 is.
It's almost the largest size. I was like, that thing But again, when they was doing a centimeter, it could be me because there are things that's in centimeters. So
this one, and I have posted, you might not have seen it last week. I posted like a little chart that helps you pick your size for them. And what you say you did?
I looked it up
Yeah,
online.
you did the largest one. It was the largest size.
It's
and that is so a 46 is like a 16, 18, 20. That's like a size 22 that you cut.
Yeah. And that's probably pretty accurate for that. When I first put it on, when I first sold it, because I only did the 3/8 seam allowance on there. I didn't have to zipper to zipper. I had to do anything. It was just so big, it just fell right back down. So then I took it in some more. It was still too big, and then I took it in some more to get it to like where it's at right now. But I have to take it down a whole lot. So my lining was. I'm just so I can do this. I'm gonna eyeball what I did and just cut it down in good faith. I don't even know if I even want to do all that because it's gonna be so big. It's going to be ridiculously big.
All right, I got this on here, and now
I definitely jacket those lining. I think I sold it upside down, but I'm gonna make it work. YOLO. Again, this is why we do Muslims, people. But the lining looks literally, yeah. This is literally why we do Muslims, folks. That was wild.
putting the other zipper on. That zipper was giving me a hard time, but I finally kind of got it to open.
We're gonna do the best we can with what we got. So you said I'm at the curve part, so I'm about to start working on that. It's because it's an A-line skirt and it really looks like the same.
Okay, so I have sewn both sides of the zipper in, but the zipper is giving me a little bit of a hard time. So I need to go closer, but it's giving me a hard time. Zipping, it's acting like it does not want to zip up and down. So the zipper
like
just,
that.
huh?
I said we don't like that.
No, it's like it's not. And I thought I was like originally I thought I was too close to the seam allowance, but I mean too close to the zipper teeth, but that is not the case because I can see when I shut it that I still have room. So this is going to be very difficult. I'm about to get another zipper.
Dang, it's like that.
Well, I mean, I got it in, but if it's that hard now, it's gonna be hard. When I wear it,
Facts.
I'm not gonna be able to get it on and off.
So this is the point, ladies and gentlemen, where how long is the thing supposed to be? How long is that hem supposed to be?
Oh, hold on.
For the lining? And what are we sewing that? What are we sewing it at? Well, that's gonna be cute. This is going to be cute. I hope.
It will be. Okay, what was your question?
What is the seam? What am I sewing this
The seam allowance, you said?
for the curve? And what is the seam allowance? What is the hem seam allowance for the lining?
So the lining seam allowance is 3/4 of an inch. The hem at the bottom of the skirt is 1 5/8. Center back seam is 5/8, and everything else is 3/8. Okay, so what
going around that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
So going around this curve, how big is it? That seam allowance in the picture looks small.
So it's going to be, well, that seam, I believe that seam allowance in the picture is showing you I think that's after, because you are attaching the lining to the skirt, and then I think you're going around doing a narrow hem. So I would think it's going to be 3/8. So when I look at that part of the skirt, oh, it says 1 millimeter.
Somebody do the math.
Yeah, it says hand base the finished edge of the cutout, rolling the seam towards the lining by 1 mm. So let's see, what is 1 millimeter? Hi, Joshi. Let's see, 1 millimeter equals how many centimeters? It says 0.1 centimeters. That ain't. Hey, Anthony. It says there's 10. Oh, no, that's wrong. Oh, how much of an inch? I don't want, that's what I want to know. What is how? It is 0.03.
So 3/10.
Yes. Or, yeah, 0.03, which is, I don't know what that is on the scale of eighths.
0.3. So 0.4 is so it's about 3/8. It's almost 3/8. It's a little bit less than 3/8. So it's in between 1/4 and 3/8.
Okay.
So it's kind of like you gotta kind of wing it, child. So it's 0.4, essentially 0.4. So somebody says 0.03. So 0.4. So yes. It's about 3/8. It's about 3/8.
And what's that for?
When we sew it around the circle.
Yeah, so I'm taking my zipper out because it's, for whatever reason, it's not zipping. And let me just do this one more time. And it has nothing to do with. Oh, wait a minute. Look at that. How come it did not stitch from there?
So from the bottom, and the bottom hem, you said it's 3/4.
Yes.
So I'm going to, okay.
Well, don't pull it off because it will rip the leather. I just put a little rip in my leather.
Okay, well, y'all drop some prayer hands in the chat for me, beloveds.
I know. Oh my goodness.
So I got a lot
Well,
of.
what I will say is for those beginners, don't do pleather for your first your first fabric choice.
What the hell? Oh, okay. Okay, I see what happened. All right, so we're gonna just fold this up.
Oh. So I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, my lining is extreme, but that is fine. Are we also
What? See, I put a little hole in my skirt, but we're gonna salvage it.
yeah, it'll be fine. There's
Yeah.
not much that can't be resolved or can't be fixed.
I'm not sure what happened with the zipper. I think it's just faulty to begin with. I should have zipped it up and down a couple times before I sewed it on.
Committed to it.
Yeah, because I just stitched one side down and it wouldn't zip. So I'm not putting an invisible zipper in. I'm gonna put a regular zipper in.
Mark.
Yeah, it's okay.
It is.
And the good news is that everything that, even though it has these little holes in it from the original stitch, it's all going to be hidden by the zipper. So, including the little hole. Put in my fabric. I'm sad about that, but oh well.
All right, so we're going around the curve, ladies and gentlemen.
I may end up, just so I can catch up with y'all, I may end up skipping my line since both of y'all are doing it.
No, don't skip it. Just
don't skip it. Okay. Okay.
I should have. My lining is haphazard, to be honest. I'm a little worried about this curve, but you know, we're going to trust the process.
What do you mean? Why?
I thought I pinned it enough, but yeah, use more pins than not.
You have it right sides together. How are you doing the curve? You got it right sides together and just doing the curve part?
Yes, I have right sides together. And ideally I would like to go around without a hitch, but it's looking hitchy.
So did you do yours already, Aisha?
Because I had to take in so much with the skirt. I wanted to get that part. And I kind of eyeball for the lining, so we'll see. Because I had to cut it down. It was way too big.
Okay.
So
you definitely use more pins than not with this curve. It just
The hole's actually not that bad. I mean, you can see it. It would be not great if it was in the middle of your garment, but they're little.
Listen, I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, it's not bad. I just don't know what happened with the zipper, honestly. I've never had that happen where I just can't zip it and it's not threading the zipper teeth.
That never happened to you?
No, it has happened to me where I've had thread in the zipper teeth, but that wasn't the case on this one because I needed to bring it closer together. I had just kind of put not a base. I mean, I guess it was a basting stitch. I stitched straight down, and then I tried to zip it up to stitch the other side down, and then I was going to restitch the row to get it closer, but I couldn't even get it down.
Child, they say difficult takes a day, impossible takes a week.
Yes.
I'm trying to pull up these directions, and they are not pulling up for me.
You want me to send it to you?
No.
Okay.
I appreciate it though.
Okay. This zipper is out. Yes. Oh, see, it went up now. Let me see. I don't know. It was working then, but we're going to do this again with a not invisible zipper, a regular all-purpose zipper, black. And I'm doing a 14.
Yeah, it is understitching involved. And I did it just in time because my thread ran out and I would have been mad. We're going to switch it out. We would have been upset if we ran out of thread, y'all, right? The bottom and we don't play them games around here.
Let's not run out of thread, people.
What time is it? It's 9:10. No, we're not doing bad on time. All right, let's try this again. Let's try her again, beloveds. So we're gonna try. I got work to do. Got work, baby.
All right.
I think the line though will definitely give it a cleaner finish for those that are here watching.
You said the what will give it a cleaner
Hey girls, all the seam allowance with Vikisews are 1 centimeter or 3/8 of an inch. The hems are marked what is drafted. Thanks, Spin Girl 83.
Yes, thank you. That's very helpful.
Spin Girl 83 though. For this particular one, Spin Girl, they said 5/8 for the back seam.
Right. This one had, but I'm gonna tell you, like I said, I made this one already and I did everything at 5/8. I did. Definitely did. Definitely did. Okay. So I got one side on.
What's your favorite, Spin Girl 83? What's your favorite Vikisews pattern? Do you make it often? Okay, they give you extra. She said because of the zipper, they gave you extra. Okay. So for zipper seams, they give you extra seam allowance. How courteous of them.
Yes.
I said, "What's your favorite?" I know you've made many. I said, "What's your favorite, girl?" Are you a Roxanne girly? Like everybody else? Everybody seems to like the Roxanne. That's what I see the most often. That's what girls seem to like. They seem to like that Roxanne. Oh, you like the Faith coat? Have you made the Roxanne? LaShawn, did you try your Roxanne on with the exposed, like, or flipped around?
I sure did.
What you think? Do you like it that way? Or you prefer the exposed?
I like them both.
Okay.
I feel like for the first, I did a white and black one, and I feel like for the white and black one, I did white fabric with the black stitching. I like the exposed seam.
Okay.
I mean, I like them both, but I like the exposed seam better because it gives it this little extra flavor. But for the one that I did that was black and green, where it's just the sleeve and the upper part was green, I like on both sides.
Okay.
Yeah, I posted a picture that was like right side out, inside, you know.
Yeah. So would you make it again?
Oh yeah, I would. Mm-hmm. Yep, I sure would.
And what size did you use for that one?
I did a size 14, I think is what I cut. So that would be a 40. I either did a 44 or 42. I think I did a 44.
I am working on Lana skirt. The Lana skirt.
Alana. Oh, you're making it in leather. Okay, well, you can feel some of my pain over here. Trying to sew this faux leather skirt. Put the zipper in. Does the Alana skirt have a zipper in it? Yes, Gaynell, the 40% off. Thank you for reminding us. So for those that don't know, if you like this pattern or the Roxanne dress, which we did last week, Vikisews is 40% off right now.
Did you try to load up the stack the
I did not, but you might be able to. For those, does anyone know? So let me see. Spin Girl may know, or does Vikisews let you stack discount codes?
I can try it real quick right after I finish. I gotta focus, honey.
Focus.
Did you have to put in a? Let me see. So do you have to use a code for the 40% or? Oh yeah.
I think it's automatic if I remember.
All right, if it's automatic, I feel like you can.
So then right? That's what makes it be able to be stacked. I think it's automatic.
Use the code elevated.
Gaynell, do you remember Gaynell if it's automatic?
Let me see. I'm gonna check right now.
She said, Lynette said no code.
All right, so if y'all use the code elevated, then let me see. I'm gonna try it right now. Let me try. 40% off. So no, it's not. You gotta use. Hold on, wait. Let me just try real quick. Oh yes. So it automatically comes off on the side. So I'm gonna do say bye. Okay, whatever. Add to go to cart. Hold on.
All right, please don't give me a hard time. All right, before I zip this zipper down, I'm about to check and see. I'm not going to be able to.
Oh, they did not let me stack it. Hold on. Oh, it's not letting me stack it.
Oh.
Maybe I mean it might. You might have to log on for you to stack it.
Oh, you might, yeah, because you do have to log on to use the affiliate codes. You do have to log in because you can only use them once.
Oh, that's the gotcha.
Yeah, so you have to log in.
Oh, somebody said if you're part of the academy, don't you have to pay a monthly fee for that academy though? All right, this is simple enough, I guess. Okay, it's not. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at this. Okay.
Okay, look, I just. All right, this is gonna give me what I wanted to give.
Baby.
Right. Now let me zip. One side at a time. Yeah, that zipper was something's wrong with it, but I think we have salvaged the zipper situation. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Okay, let's not go. Okay.
Okay, booze. So I'm going to basically. So I have the circle all stitched in. As of now, it's kind of just hanging out there. So now what I'm going to do is flip it and I'm going to flip it and I'm going to understitch it. So you want to understitch like 1/8 of an inch, very close to that where the seam is. So I'm going to understitch the lining to the seam allowance all the way around the curve. And then I'll be ready to attach my zipper to whatever the shit is. And that helps it from not rolling under. So the understitching is great info. Okay. Spin Girl says, Spin Girl, if you have a nickname, if you don't want to share your name, you want to share your name or your nickname, you can share your nickname because these internet streets do be crazy, child. Or I can call you Spin Girl. I'm guessing you're a spinner. LaShawn, have you ever been to the spin studio there? Is it called Revel?
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep. I've never. I think it's around the corner. You talking about this one, the one that's down here, downtown?
Yeah, it's on like where is it? It's one. I used to go to the one in Fort McHenry. That was the nicest one.
Oh, well, I think that's what they put around the corner.
They expanded. I didn't think they would expand.
On the point, at the point, yeah, where they just built that. I think that's what they put in there. I have never been.
I mean, you got a Peloton, so it ain't no point for you to go. Unless you want that in-person energy. Some people, I like the in-person energy.
I get that from my Peloton. You don't feel like your Peloton people be pumping you up?
Well, I don't have a Peloton. I used to go to the gym because I wasn't paying for the Peloton. I used to go to the gym and take get on their spin bike.
Don't you don't you use the app?
I used the app. That's exactly what I did. I used the app because I was cheap. I ain't want to buy that Peloton, and I'm glad I ain't buy it because I wouldn't be using it right now. It'd just be in there collecting clothes.
Okay. Y'all pray for me in this zipper. I feel all of your positive energy coming through with this zipper.
It's going to work out.
Time. Boom. There we go. This is what it's going to be.
Boom. Look who stepped in. Your name's Cheryl. I used to be addicted to spinning, but COVID ruined that. Listen, spinning. Are you a were you a Peloton girl, or well, Peloton got big during COVID, but are you a Peloton girl, or are you a in-person class? What was it? Soul Cycle. Are you a Soul Cycle girl? I never got into Soul Cycle. Cause Soul Cycle don't like black people. Say no, let me shut up. Soul Cycle they like our rhythm, but they don't like our blues, child. Soul Cycle don't care about that.
All right, here we go. I am stitching this up.
Yay! Come on, stitching.
Stitching this up. Here we go.
RPM. Oh, okay. Gold gem. Okay. Well, this is cute. This is gonna be cute. Wait till I master this, because we're gonna just say this was a good test run, and we're gonna master this stuff.
I actually make this again. In the I have more of this leather left. I think I might make another one. All right, look at that.
Boom. There you go.
It's not an invisible zipper, but
it looked good.
It
looked good to me.
Done.
It looked good to me, beloved. Okay. It looked good to me. What about y'all? It looked good to me.
I think it's gonna be hitting. Okay.
I definitely fumbled the bag when it came to this zipper, but it's okay. It's okay. Next time. We fumbled the bag on this zipper. Definitely fumbled the bag on the zipper.
All right, now I am clipping my sides together. Yes, okay. We're gonna see how this all pans out.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cheat. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Look, the best thing about sewing is that it is what you make it.
That's a way of saying, girl, if you want to cheat the process. But it never ends well when you do. It never really ends that well when you do, but it's giving, girl. It's giving, girl. You very much so tried it, but no harm, no foul.
Hi, Taylor. Jennifer Gee said, Etsy has the patterns for 40% off, which is the same. So I guess I don't know. I've always, well, maybe not say I've always. I think I probably have bought a Vikisews from Etsy before, but lately, I mean, it's been a while. So lately, I've been using, and I'm just wondering if maybe you could stack on Etsy.
You can't use coupon codes on Etsy. I'm gonna log in and see.
Okay. Well, then that's a no-go. Well, thank you, Jennifer.
Try to log into my account.
Okay. I'm really feeling this leather. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna make another one because I want to do one with the invisible zipper. So this is going to end up being a muslin. It is. That's just what it's going to be.
No, don't say that.
Well, we're going to see, because I got it's a little hole in it. You can't see it. It's not quite hidden by the zipper. But we're gonna see when I try it on. We're gonna see. I'm not taking it off the game yet because this is the inside of it, which I got right sides together. But we'll see. We're gonna see. I'm not giving up on it totally. I'm definitely not.
Well, I don't know my password. Let me see.
I think I'm going to try this again. I'm going to see how it fits with the lining. Sometimes with A-line skirts, like for me, it makes me like, I don't know, it just fits a little weird.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to try this. I'm going to, I don't know, I guess with me and these reworking of patterns, but I'm going to rework this pattern and do like a real, like a stable knit and do it that way and see
if it's any better.
Well, it'll be better for me. But I just want to see if it's going to actually work the way I feel like it's going to work in my head. So I think that's going to be my next thing. Because like I said, I'm not hippie. And sometimes with these skirts, they don't do nothing for me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You can't go wrong, in my opinion, with a stable knit. A stable knit crosses over from knit to woven, patterns that are meant for wovens very easily, in my opinion.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like this skirt is a good skirt for people who aren't that hippie. Because I'm not. And I definitely feel like the skirt. I don't know if I can put up.
So I have it on.
Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can pull it up so you can see.
Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. I like that. I like this. That's cute. This is cute, yo. Hey, man. And then do we do like a
Y'all see that? So that's the skirt.
Yeah, I mean, I see. Oh,
Please, did you see it?
You talking to me or somebody else?
Anybody. I thought
I've seen it a million times.
Oh, wait a minute. Angel said she took a cycle class with Michelle Obama. That would definitely be the highlight of my life too. Let's talk about
real life.
Put that one. That deserves to be highlighted. And then let me see. Dr. Monica said, how would you go about lowering the split? So I didn't lower the split, but if I were to lower the split, I would do it before I cut. Well, I think the easiest way to do it is do it before you cut the pattern.
I would add paper to the pattern. So I would do an underlay, but basically and reshape that split like before you cut it.
Before I cut, right.
So I would essentially take So here's the pattern piece. I would essentially take it and just imagine this is paper, and I would go in and I would go in with a piece of like regular 8x11 paper is fine. And I would literally like on the table, I would reshape it, like tape it there and reshape it right here, like add a little curve right here. But all this space will be filled in, and then that's what you use as your new pattern piece before you cut out the fabric.
Right. That's exactly what. And I'm thinking about doing it too, because like I said, I do actually like the way the skirt fits me. But I can't wear the skirt to work because of that So that's why I was like, okay. So I would definitely do that.
All right, we're going.
Yeah, Angela, I definitely, I do like, and like I said, that one that I showed you, I made that. I did not do the lining with it, and it was pretty straightforward. So I feel like today we're doing a couple of extra steps that I didn't do when I originally made it. So you could definitely pare this down a bit by eliminating some of the steps. I did do a narrow hem on that first part. That's probably took me the longest.
Bye, Dory B. Thanks for stopping by.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate you.
For me.
Aisha, where are you at?
Getting ready to
Put the lining on.
attach the waistband.
Okay.
Now, was I supposed to do this waistband before I added this zipper?
Were you supposed to do what?
When was I supposed to add that waistband? Before or after the zipper?
After.
All right, so you already attached the lining to the zipper, Aisha.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No, I'm actually getting ready. I was going to because I already know kind of how I want to do this next, but I'm gonna just go ahead and
I mean, you want me to read the instructions?
No, I know how to do it. I mean, to me, it's like self-explanatory, but
Okay, self-explanatory.
I mean, you can if it's just for people.
Well, for the people that might want to make it after.
Right. For the people in the back like me that I don't know.
I ain't mean it like that. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Okay, so I finally got the skirt together, and I'm turning it right side out, and I'm just going to try it on.
It ain't the cleanest inside, but you know what? All that stuff gonna be hitting by this lining, y'all. That lining gonna hide all my secrets. No. The lining is going to hide all my secrets, beloveds. I hide all my that's one thing I do like about lining. So it's gonna hide all my secrets. I like the piece Carmen is adding because the split is too wide. Okay, Angela. Yeah. You know, I like a little hoochie hem. I like a little hoochie, but yeah, you can just slide a piece of paper like regular paper. You ain't got to get complicated. Because it's.
But yeah, the split is high, but I have on my dress underneath it, so you can't really tell. But yeah, I like it. I mean, I like it.
Yeah, you can use regular printer paper. You don't even have to use pattern paper because the split is kind of like it's not that like wide. It's high, but it's not that wide that it won't. You know, you can't cover it with printer paper, like slide it in. So it's a quick change, and I feel like you'll still maintain the integrity of the design if you do it that way. All right, so.
going to skip.
Did you base the lining?
I'm basting it around the top now before I add the waistband. I'm gonna baste them together so that way they don't move.
Yeah. Agreed.
I feel like this is a little bit bigger. I don't know if I lost some weight or
It's fuller. They may have a little bit more stretch than your other one did, or you could have just simply lost weight.
yeah. So
Your faux leather like that typically has some stretch in it. Yours doesn't?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's probably more
Very
room
good.
because it has a little stretch in there.
very little stretch.
Okay.
Right.
She said I'm snatched. Just say I'm snatched. Okay.
I sat wore that too. You know, I didn't want to take away from your workouts.
Right. We can't all be summer body ready in the winter.
Up. I'm gonna do one more thing.
Alright.
A little bit closer.
We can't all be summer body ready in the winter like this
All right.
LaShaw Adele.
I got work to do. No, I got work to do right
Hey Auntie. I'm glad you got his and the yellows done. Welcome to the jungle, Auntie. Welcome to
I want it to be done.
Auntie, I'm being yellow in your absence, and I'm not mad about it. I'm being a little yellow in your absence, but it's all good because this is just a muslin.
Right.
It's just a muslin, Auntie. Relax. So, what I will say though, what I will say is, Auntie, are you packed?
Oh, where's she traveling?
Yeah, for her anniversary.
Okay.
All right, what I will say is these darts ain't really matching the way I need them to match, but you know, we're gonna roll with it. Are you done packing, sis? Are you done packing is the question.
Hey, friend.
So the Carmen, are you going to DC Fractals? You want me to come? Do you want me to be in the building, Angela? Let me tell you something, Angela. I don't really go outside in the wintertime. But
I'm going and I'm excited. I still haven't figured out what I'm wearing.
right, that's the part.
But I'm definitely going.
Child, Carol still ain't packed. Goodbye. I know. That's why I love
Well, we
you,
have
Angela.
to have you here.
I won't be there. I think I don't know. I'm a last minute person, so you never know because it's not this weekend coming up. It's the following weekend.
Yeah.
You never know. I might pull up. If I ain't got nothing to do, and I'm not, you know, where in DC is it?
I don't know that part. I still don't even know. I gotta look it up.
Are you staying in town, LaShawn?
Probably. I probably end up staying at the East. If it's closer to DC, closer to Northwest, I probably end up staying at East. That's my.
Here's what I say: if I find a train ticket for $100 or something, a round trip at that, I might pull up. You know. It's in College Park. Oh no, I don't like College Park.
No, that's not too far.
Right. It's not too far from BWI, I guess.
No.
College Park,
So I don't know. I might, because it would be further for me to drive to DC to get a hotel. So I might end up just coming home.
If College Park ain't far from you.
No, it ain't far from me. No.
I thought they were having it in DC. I'm fake punk bougie. Like if you want to say it's in DC, put me in DC.
DC, look, I'm not mad. I'm not hating. I like it where you say.
Like, no, I'm just playing.
Look, because that's closer.
No, it is. College Park is more navigable as well. Like, you ain't DC. I do not like driving in DC. Don't care for it. Return to sender. All right, so we got our. I'm not mad at it. Close to University of Maryland. Oh, that's my alma mater. Waste money, but it's my alma mater.
Is it? I thought you went to Morgan.
I did. I went there for grad school.
Oh, look at you, smart. Super smart.
Not really. They just took my money. They just,
you know what, Herman?
I'm just saying. They took my money a little bit. Saved that and took a trip. A lot of trips. All right. So now I'm adding the waistbands. So if you are part of the School of Carol. Oh, Aisha she got dropped down, LaShawn.
Oh, shoot. Thank you.
If you're part of the School of Carol, I made my waistband 3 inches longer on both sides. No, I made my waistband 3 inches longer, period. Because that's what we do around here. That's what we do around these parts, okay?
Well, I'm not from the School of Carol, so please tell me why.
Girl, because all these, well, maybe not on Vikisews pattern, but a lot of these patterns, especially commercial patterns, the waistband be too short. So Auntie Carol always tells us to add 3 inches to, at least 3 inches too.
Okay, yeah, I always do that anyway. But yeah.
She said I need to be part of the School of Carol to know that. Okay, got it.
Oh my.
Got it.
Oh my God.
I'm a proud member of I'm a misfit though. I am a School of Carol misfit. I'm the one, the class clown. The one that used to like be listening, but act like I don't be listening because I don't want her to I don't want her to not be humble. I gotta keep her humble and make her think I ain't listening.
Thank you, Instinct.
Hi, Angel.
So, Angel, you say you are going to DC cocktail?
Angela.
She said she is going.
It's Angela. You're saying?
Oh, well, wait a minute. I thought it said. Oh, it's 2. It's Angel and Angela. Okay. So Angela asked about. Okay.
Yes, Angela.
And she said she is going. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it is an Angel there. Angel just said something too.
I know who Angel is. It's 2 different people.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know you was in here, Auntie Carol. I didn't know you was in here, girl. But I meant what I said. I am from the School of Carol, and I don't listen to her. I gotta keep her humble. You gotta keep her ass humble, okay? So how big is this a waistband? Hold on. Let me go look.
No, it is not a waistband. It is a waistband, but it is a facing.
No, it's a waistband.
It's a waistband.
It's a waistband. Goodbye.
Well, you know what? I think I used it as a facing the last time.
Clearly.
Well, LaShawn, so tell them why you didn't have the instructions, so you did it the best way you knew how.
That is correct.
I sent the instructions.
See now, Carmen trying,
we ain't gonna talk about that.
I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. Just look for the tire tracks. No, just
what? Goodbye. Is there are we it is a what's this thing called? It is a
well, I'm doing it as a facing.
No, wait, it's too big to be a facing. And you already put the lining in.
I did not put the lining in.
Are you not putting in the lining?
I'm thinking about it as we speak. Because y'all have demonstrated so eloquently how to put a lining in. I want to give people an option.
Oh, girl. Auntie Carol said, "Do the dang thing." Auntie Carol, I made the
What did Auntie Carol
waistband
say?
longer. No, Auntie Carol said, "Do the dang thing." I'll be listening to her. She's annoying. So we gotta understitch the Don't forget to understitch your waistband.
Okay. I just made mine a little bit smaller. Yes, I'm loving it. I can already tell it's fitting differently, even with this dress on underneath.
All right, I see how I really can make this in like 2 hours.
Yeah, this is not a, it's, I should not have picked this leather fabric.
No. We working through the motion. Auntie Carol, we ain't doing nothing. Here she go. Here's a fuck.
She on.
No, no, she always fussing though.
Look at that. So I just tightened it. I took another 1/2 inch off of each side. So I know it's still going to be a little bit loose because I got this dress underneath of it, but.
Oh, this is going to be cute.
I can already tell that this is so cute. And it's kind of snatching me in a little bit. I feel like I could probably take off a little bit more.
I ain't feeling this lining though. I say that.
You said what?
The lining is.
What
Did you press it out? Did you press out the lining so around that?
You said it's much better and it's going to stretch. Yeah. You think this leather is going to stretch? Oh, so let me see. Put this over here for y'all to see.
It's going to eventually stretch. So I mean, it's plastic.
Oh.
It's plastic.
It is.
Yeah, somebody else said that too. I think NSYNC said that. It's plastic.
It is I mean, it's plastic. It's going to.
Aisha said that shit.
And it's going to eventually fall apart.
Oh no.
You know what? A lot of my old leather been bubbling up. You know what?
This is cute. Okay, I'm feeling it back. I'm back to feeling it again.
It's really cute, LaShawn. This skirt really compliments your
thank
your
you
figure.
So much.
Look at her being nice.
Why? I am nice.
I mean, can you see how if this slit wasn't up, I could actually wear this to work?
Girl, you would just split into wearing it so you could yeah.
You can
I don't even know how it would look though if you lower it. I think that's what gives it that it factor because of the height.
It totally does. It totally does.
LaShawn, you can. Yeah, I feel like Aisha, you feel like with the slit, it need to be top stitched and not stitched.
It top stitch and not what?
Understitched.
That's what I originally started to do because I felt like that would be better to do. But I was like, because of the fact that I already know what I want to do with this, I just I started it and then I stopped. But you can on a longer stitch, I think it would be fine.
So let me ask you this. So because you say you are not doing the button?
Me? No.
Mm-hmm. So did you take your zipper all the way up?
Mm-mm.
What were you doing?
A snap.
Well, I would put a hook and eye but again, I'm not going to finish it off like that. I just wanted to kind of get the fit of it. But if you don't use a button, you could use a hook and eye.
Or snaps.
That's another good option.
Yeah,
what are you
or snaps?
A snap.
NSYNC, you should definitely make one and tag me in it. I want to tag all of us because we all want to see. So
my thing is, I'm gonna do it in knit. That's gonna be my project challenge to do it in a knit and see how stabilizing I really think will work.
I'm gonna do another one. And I'm gonna change.
And I'm gonna line it too in knit. I'm still gonna use it. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, let me see. Did I see your question about Simplicity 9370? No, I definitely missed it.
All right, so that understitching ain't understitching the way I needed to understitch. So the lining is still showing.
Even with the understitching?
Yep. And it's not, and my skirt is still big. So maybe it's the placement. I need to change the placement.
I think a good hack for that too is to use hem tape. Like how they want you to stabilize it. I would stabilize it with the lining and the hem tape around that curve to make sure it stays to the other side.
Oh, it's working now. I just needed to reposition it. Oh, that's clean. That's clean. That's clean. That's clean. I could have put a few more clips in it. I mean, I could still go under the hood and do that. But...
So, Monica, what did you say? I just read your question about Simplicity 9370. You said, do I think that would work with Mimi G Simplicity 9370? So what would work? I missed it because I don't remember.
I gotta look up the pattern.
It's the dress that Mimi G has with the little, it's like got ties on the side. It's like a knit dress. And it has like ties on the side. That's the best way. Here, I actually got a picture of it. Here you go. Can you see that?
Okay, so what's the question? No, I don't. I know why she's saying that, because that pattern does call it. One of the suggested fabrics for that is a ponte. I wouldn't even use ponte on that dress. I use ponte when I made it. I used ponte, and it was too stiff. I would use like a jersey, a ITY. I would not use a stable knit in that dress.
So yeah, I think that I'm not gonna do the lining in this one. I'm gonna save that lining because I'm gonna make another one with this.
Oh, this is cute. This is cute. Another thing we could do, Aisha could do another thing, because I'm using denim, is I could distress it at the bottom. I think that might be a cool little effect. Yeah, we do love some. We love some.
I also like it without the waistband.
What?
I do. I'm gonna put my waist this top. I'm putting it on as a facing. I'm putting it on as a facing.
Girl.
I know. I'm reworking this whole dress.
Clearly.
Skirt. But I am gonna make another one real quick. And I'm gonna lower the lining out of this leather. So I'm gonna have two, one for tomorrow and one for work. I know y'all like, why she keep talk about work? That's my life.
I mean, when are you gonna start making your vacation looks?
Beginning in February. But what that thing that you have recommended, I will definitely be doing that.
Girl, I'll be making a whole bunch of them. That's honestly what my trips will be. Yeah,
I will definitely be doing that. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of those. And what we're talking about, y'all, is have you seen those like Instagram videos? They all over TikTok, everywhere, where people take a single piece of fabric. This is a little bit more, the one that Carmen had sent me is a little bit more involved in that, but it's basically like a single piece of, fabric, a yard or two, and they basically learn how to tie it in different ways, so that you have different looks: a skirt, a dress, a halter, a one shoulder. And so Carmen sent me this video of this one that it's got a little bit of sewing to it, but it's pretty much an open piece of fabric that kind of is like 10 outfits in one.
It's so cute. Shishi, I'm sending it to you.
It is cute.
Shishi, figure out the pattern. Thank you.
It is super cute. Super, super cute.
Shishi, I just sent it to you. Thank you. Figure it out, ma'am.
Oh, what she gonna figure out the pattern?
Yeah, that's what she do.
It's so cute. Look, if you figure it out, please send it my way, because I need to make it. I'm leaving in March, and I need.
That's the mom. LaShawn need to cover you. You need to cover LaShawn the whole month. Thank you.
She
said, stop calling her name. You gotta send Shishi your dates.
I know, I'm gonna send it. Well, if Ravens go to the Super Bowl, I'm gonna need another date. Super Bowl.
Yeah, listen, that part.
Because I will need coverage.
Shishi got you.
Thank you, Shishi.
You got covered for LaShawn on Fridays, like for most of March.
Where's she at? Is she responding to us?
Yeah, she responded. I would have gave her the heads up. She know. Don't act brand new now, Shishi. Don't act brand new. We already discussed this. Oh, see. See, sometimes Shishi just says okay. This the new Shishi.
What did she say?
She said okay. I be having to prepare myself, but the new Shishi be with it. She be with the shits. And I appreciate you for it, girl.
Oh no. So Carmen, we didn't answer the right question for Monica. She said her question was about filling the holes on the side, like closing that up altogether on 9370. You know how so on the dress is open on the side, how we were saying like, hey, we could get rid of the slip by lowering, by basically taking up.
You better get McCall 7999. That's essentially that pattern. McCall 799.
Well, yeah, McCall 799 is that, but it doesn't have that flare at the bottom.
There's another pattern. Simplicity. Look up Simplicity. It's in the Black Sewing Network calendar. I put it as one of the alternatives. Look up Simplicity. Hold on one second.
See. You want to look it up? Okay.
Because I sent it to Shishi earlier. It is Simplicity. Hi, Jalen. Where's the baby?
Jalen, get on YouTube.
Simplicity 9018. See, LaShawn, this is why you need your overlay. You know, you can put that stuff on here.
I know. I do. I need to, so I could pop it up.
So this one, if you have this, it flares out very similarly to, don't look at that vest. That vest is terrible.
Right. You cannot look at the pattern pictures.
Here it is.
Yes. Somebody made that. Somebody did make that.
I don't know. Who made it?
And I don't know. And Lynette said Simplicity 9018.
Yeah, that's what we said. We're both, that's the same thing.
Oh, Jalen said we are here. Oh, it is. Okay, I'm sorry. Thanks, Lynette. Look, thank you, Monica. We appreciate you coming here every Friday. We love it. We're here for it.
All right, so
other side, I need to turn it on this side.
I feel like I need to kind of make this bigger. I don't know, girls.
Make what bigger?
All right, I want to show y'all because I'm not hemming it or nothing. I didn't also clip around. I don't know what I was thinking, but I didn't clip around the curve. So please make sure y'all clip around the curve because I did not. But I just tacked it kind of in the circle part right here, just so I could see what it would look like.
Okay.
I have the waistband on as well too. So.
And you did it like a regular waistband?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I did it the way it was supposed to be done. Yes.
Oh! You know what? I knew she was going to say that.
Oh,
I did. So it kind of pulled. It's I started to sew it a little bit right here because I was trying to just not do that part. So I kind of messed it up a little bit. But yeah, it feels a little weird though with this lining in there. But
that's even more reason LaShawn gonna be like, oh good, I ain't got to do the lining.
I'm not doing the lining.
But I personally want to do it in a knit. Wait,
I'm gonna do the lining. I'm gonna make another one with that rest of that fabric that's laying right on my floor right now. And I'm gonna do a couple modifications. I am gonna put the lining in. I am going to
I really want to try in the knit.
Lower the split.
Is the track meet still tomorrow? Are you sure now?
Yeah, it sure is. I gotta be up at 4:00.
Oh, that's her way of saying hurry the fuck up.
Thank you, Jay. Simone.
That's her way of saying wrap it up, sis.
No, y'all can say. I mean, I wanted to get.
No, we almost done.
She said it ain't done enough for me.
We almost done. We getting ready to I'm about to baste on this facing.
I need to put on a cuter shirt because this shirt ain't it.
And then I'm gonna be done.
I need to take this stitch out because I messed it up.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do, this facing, and then I'll do this the hem after because you can get the feel for it. And I'm gonna go Put on a little cute shirt.
I am going to do this again, so I'll let y'all know how I'll do a review on doing it with knit. I just think it'll complement my my shape, or I should say nostril shape better.
You got a nice shape, girl.
Thank you, friend. But it's not. It's just again a certain way I like stuff to fit, and it does nothing for my butt. It looks like a droopy.
Even with the because sometimes I feel like when I don't have a the back is done on a fold, cut on a fold, it doesn't give me the cupping that I like. But this one is not. So
yeah, I think you have more hip, like your hip waist ratio is different. Like mine's is pretty much the same. So this kind of makes me look like up and down 6 o'clock.
Oh.
And we don't want that.
Oh.
But I really like this skirt, so I'm just going. That's my way of trying to make it work for my body how I like it.
Yeah.
So we shall see.
I think you can make it work.
I do.
I'm gonna do it in knit.
Well, I cannot wait to see that.
Definitely cannot wait. Did you did the stitching the ditch already, Aisha?
Stitching the ditch for what?
The waistband?
No, I just put it on because it's no need for me to, I'm already done with the skirt. Like I already know this particular, I won't do it in woven. I don't like the way it looks for me. So I didn't finish all that part.
She said, I gave y'all enough.
Yeah, you can see the gist of it. Carmen, hush. I'm trying not to say it, and then you go and say it.
Well, the thing is, we all know sometimes we make stuff and it doesn't turn out the way we want it, or we find out we don't like it,
Yeah.
And that is nothing wrong with that because, look, being a sewist, y'all hear me say all the time, my favorite part is you should never wear something you don't like, ever.
Yeah.
That's why
I like this stuff. Like with it having the darts and all of that, and I'll have more. I think it really would look nice in the knit. Thank you, Lala. I have to keep going back to these comments because I can't see them. But thank you.
It's cute.
I want to have this in the lineup for my birthday, so I got to make it do what it do. I need it.
What you want anything for your birthday this year?
No, because Angel has track meets. I wanted to go to New York.
Tell our coach to take her that week. You said no. I'm a mother. Carmen. I'm a mother.
Like these kids nowadays, they be out of control. So I have to make sure my child is okay.
Ooh. Child, not nowadays. Back when, listen, back in the day, it doesn't mean it ain't much change. Oh yeah, this is gonna be cute. It's gonna be a little cute. I ain't mad. I'm gonna post the joint right in the Alethea group. Miss Alethea, I got you. I'm not mad.
Lala, Brooke, girl, what is your with these different names?
Who is that? Brooklyn Timmy?
Yes, I didn't know she was like, friend, it's Brooklyn Timmy. I'm like, oh. I mean, your names be like way different. She
Brooklyn
really trying to be incognito. You don't want nobody to know.
Brooklyn Timmy is the FBI.
You said, what do I do with the outfits I don't like? Well, this is a muslin. Usually I would trash them, honestly, but I'm not wasting my fabric no more. So I decided I'm gonna buy more. Normally when I buy fabric, I don't think about muslins. So I really don't have muslin fabric, but this fabric, I don't know what I was thinking when I bought it, because I do not like it.
I think part of the what I'm gonna do with some of this though fabric that like stuff product that went awry, I'm gonna try to repurpose it into like cut it up and maybe make it into a bag. Because a lot of garments can be made, is enough fabric.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, like I wasted fabric from that other dressy up, but I'm going to use that into something. So it can be used. You find out down the line what you could use it for. So I do keep,
especially when it's big pieces like these.
Right.
Yeah. But this particular one, I don't even like this fabric, so it doesn't even. I'm good with it.
And you sound like me. I buy colorful fabric, and whenever you see me pull out my colorful fabric, it's usually because it's like, I don't really like this, so I'm going to use my good fabric is anything black.
Oh gosh.
There you go. Anything black.
Here she goes.
That would probably be my muslin fabric.
Right, I'm about to say, not me.
Anything black is my good fabric. Okay.
This thing is still bleeding.
I'm gonna do a little quick tag stitch at the front.
Okay, I am ready.
Dang, I don't need a shirt. This shirt is goofy.
Okay, let me go get a shirt. So I'm gonna go put mine on. I'll be back.
What color shirt you wearing?
Oh, black.
Black.
Okay. Well,
I could have told you that.
there's that. Let's see what I have right here. I know I had one of your shirts right here.
Nikki's shirt with that split on the side.
It's a tunic. She's talking about her indie pattern.
Oh. I'm all late with the comment.
She's talking about her indie pattern.
I'm tired. This shirt is. Oops. Ooh.
Okay, we're just going to.
Yes, Lynette, Vikisews, hers is your European sizing.
I got a little tank top because I feel like this would be cute in the summertime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You think so, Germany? Well, I bought the wrong size. Apparently, I bought it way too big, so I would have to really muslin. I can make me another one.
This is cute. This is gonna be cute. All right, girl, get in my way. Aisha said, I gotta go to this track meet tomorrow. Okay?
Yeah, I gotta be up at 4:00. Y'all gonna be not well, Carmen. I don't know if you might be up there.
I was gonna say, actually,
I'm gonna send y'all a text in the morning. Morning, friends. Like, no, I'm not.
I mean, I do.
You sure do.
Are you going to model your skirt? Yep, just for you, Rosalind girl.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna do it to take this picture.
We don't really have to take the picture.
Oh wait, I forgot. You know this.
You saw TikTok. I got on my Uggs and shit, looking silly.
Oh my gosh, that's what I was waiting for because I was like,
that's cute. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad.
It is cute. But you see at the top, mine is like that too. That one little part at the top high has a little bend. Yeah, that part right there.
Yeah, that's why I said I feel like maybe pull the clap
it's the
out.
Lining, I feel like it pulls. It needs more space. The lining. We gonna see.
I feel like I need a good clap. I need to clap it down.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Dr. Monica said that's cute, Carmen.
Thank you. I'm
Okay.
gonna take off my Uggs because that looks silly. These look silly.
I'm not putting on no shoes. LaShawn probably put on. Okay.
I did. I put on my shoes and my. So see what I mean by the slit is too high. This is not work appropriate. This is like going.
Oh my goodness.
But I do like it. I'm gonna make another one with a lower slit.
Well, I like mine. I might make it.
No, I love the slit, but I like the way this skirt fits, and I want to be able to wear it. So this is the Vikisews Kindle top. Anybody interested? This is the top that is originally with the skirt and the pattern. This is the Kindle top.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So I still do have to figure out how to like understitch this. So this is my facing that I put on. Probably would have been helpful to use a non-leather.
Okay.
But I like it. I like it.
What shoes you got on, LaShawn?
Oh, I got on some open toe.
I'm not getting that far back because I don't have my shoes.
Can you see?
I have socks on.
I don't think nobody taking a picture because this is literally, we can take our own
picture. All right, well, yeah, this is what it looks like, y'all.
This is what it looks like.
On.
So I did mine without the lining. Aisha Angela said, did you cut your slit lower? Thank you.
Yeah.
If mine's look, because they're
thank you.
I'm taller than they are, but I don't think they will match. But no, it's pretty short though on my end. It's pretty short. It comes up high.
So I'm not mad about the fit.
No, I mean I like the slit.
But I said fit. I was saying the fit.
Oh, the fit. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, it gives me like a grandma butt.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at the balloons. Did y'all see the balloons?
I did.
See the balloons go up?
Somebody must have said congratulations.
Terrence said he doesn't think the slit is high enough.
Thank you, Carol. Oh. No, it's cute one too.
It is high. It is not. It is high. The split is
high.
It may not look that high in this video, or it's watching this on the screen, but it really is high.
Yeah, let me tell you, my cootie cat right here.
Yeah, it's like
so it's
right here.
Why the slit is on the side because it is there. And when you're walking or anything, you definitely know you have that slit there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's definitely high. So what I will do is I'm gonna probably take it to like the knee. Feel like it's perfect. I will take it to like the knee. Right, in sync. We are not going any higher. So Terrence, that means you got to make this, and I want to see how high you gonna take that slit.
He ain't taking that high. You just talking.
Thank you, Rosalind. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Cynthia.
Thank y'all so much.
High. It is high. It is definitely high. Thank you. Ow. Yes, I'm gonna definitely make it again. I do really like this skirt a lot. I'm gonna take pictures in this one probably tomorrow.
I'm not.
Who said I'm
Y'all
not?
gotta watch this replay to see this.
I'm gonna take a picture and post it on. I'm gonna put it on my dress form because I gotta figure out what's happening with this split. Because LaShawn, yeah, let me know when you remake it, like what your.
She hasn't put the lining in there yet. It pulled.
Yeah, I haven't done the lining, so I will be doing the lining. I'm gonna take that lining that I already cut. I'm not gonna waste that fabric, and I'm gonna use it. I gotta figure it out because I do plan on lowering the slit, but thank you, Peaches. But yeah, I do plan on making it again because I want to wear this to work. I love the way it fits. I love the length. It goes down to like not mid calf. It's like the lower, right just above the ankle, which is like a perfect length for me because then I can wear shoe boots and I can wear heels. And I can probably wear some knee boots because the slit is a little bit open, so it's not going to restrict my legs as much.
Angela, I think it's a simplicity pattern that will be a great alternative. Do you have a picture of it with you, or the simplicity like nearby, LaShawn?
What is it?
The one that you made before. I think Angela just wants that skirt. Just make that skirt.
Oh, the one that I made. Okay. The one I made in all gray. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me see. Angela has said something.
Yeah, she was saying, do you think she said I want to lower the split and she want to make it thinner. I was like, girl, just
she had asked about what if we use the bias binding on the slit.
Oh yeah, that's an option.
Mm-hmm. So this skirt is simplicity 9680. No. It's 8839 is this skirt. So that's both of those, the top and the skirt are both simplicity. If you can see those. If you go on my Instagram, I think I might have a YouTube of it too. But it has like a little buckle that's decoration only. It's not it's for aesthetics only. It's not
Lynette coming through with all the shout out to Lynette. Come to all my lives.
Oh, 8839. Thank you, Lynette.
Shout out to Lynette. I need her on. Listen, let me hire you.
She only comes on my lives on Friday. You have to come back.
Lynette, let me hire you, girl. Let me hire you, Lynette, because I need you on the team. Shit. She got the pattern numbers. When we lose, I think she might know patterns more than me. She's like, yeah, you might know patterns more than me, Lynette. Hey.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
BB the beep.
Hello. Thank you for joining.
I don't see nobody.
Yvonne, thank you. Lala, thank you. We appreciate y'all.
That's Brooklyn Timmy.
Instinct. Who's Brooklyn Timmy?
Girl, the feds. That's what
Lala
Brooklyn Timmy is. The feds. One day she Lala, the next time she Yvonne.
Yes, it is. So, Monica, you talking about the one what I showed you with the skirt? This one.
I'm about to cut this.
Well, ladies.
Bye. I don't want to mess up. Bye,
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming. Joining. He said enough of that because LaShawn gets talking and all night.
Yes, I have to go. I have to get ready for tomorrow.
Thanks for coming, girl.
Yep, it's always a pleasure, ladies.
Always.
Oh, you said that's a blouse. Okay, so 8839 is the blouse. So I'm sorry. I thought you was asking about
Bye, Aisha, because LaShawn keep talking.
The skirt is 9683. Simplicity 9683. I'm sorry. I apologize. Look, I thought she was asking me about the I should have marked which one was which, and I didn't, so I didn't remember.
Ciao.
9. Thank you, Lynette. Thank you so much.
I wish I could do all the tools on here. Like they should allow guest admin rights to, because I would do the.
I know, so I could have pulled up you know what? If I had it, by the time we come back next week, because it's you and I next week, right?
It is, but it ain't nothing to show because it's an indie. Well, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, we could show. When people pull up stuff, I'm gonna learn how to use it so we could just pull up things because we can.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I have not, Lala. Have Carmen? Have you seen the Tammy Silver skirt pattern?
I have. I can't remember
Tammy Silver.
I have.
Skirt.
Let me pull out this clapper, y'all, because you know it's an emergency situation when I pull out a clapper, because I am not a clapper kind of girl.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so it's just she has a lot of skirts. Okay, Tammy. I've never even heard of Tammy Silver. So that's
she's black, right? Is that Tammy Silver? She's a black designer. Is that her?
You say you made view B of that pattern. 93. Let me see. Have I made 93.72? Let me look at that. So I didn't realize, I never heard of that person before. But I will look, because guess what we're doing in February? We are sewing black designers 93.72. I'm so
listen, I'm gonna have to cut this part out.
Oh, what part out?
Us chit chatting and shit.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, we about to wrap up right now.
All right.
But we got.
So, LaShawn, what's your next steps? When are you making this? When can people expect to see like the remake? Are you going to remake it tonight? Because knowing LaShawn, she'll get off of here and remake this all like right away.
I still got the fabric on the floor, so I might just cut it. I'm not gonna make no commitments, because then I'll make a liar out of myself. But I am gonna work on it. No, I have not. So really quickly, I have not made 93.72. So for the record, this is what that pattern is.
Nikki taught you about the clapper and not Carol. Well, I found out about the bad girlies do use it, but I found Carol's the one that really make you feel guilty.
But I do have this pattern and I love it. I haven't made it, but I love it.
What pattern?
93.72. This one.
Oh, I got. Oh, you know that Tyrie made this. She made the shrug, and the shrug was on struggle. My girl was poor baby. She struggled with that. That shrug. She had to come up and help her. And I still got it. I got it after that though, because I was like, I want to get it.
I love this. I mean,
did you make? You ain't make it though.
I didn't make it, but the whole look is, everything about this look is me. This is my total vibe. Everything about it. View C, everything. View A, everything. I don't know about view D and E, but the dress is giving me everything I want.
Yeah, Tyrie thought it was going to be an in and out sew, and she was on there struggling through that thing.
I mean,
Dr. Monica, did you make the shrug?
That's what Tyrie struggled with. Dress. This is the woven version of that dress, and this is actually a vintage pattern. Simplicity 9286.
Dr. Monica, did you make that pattern? That look the simplicity pattern. Did you make the shrug portion? Okay, hold on. Now she look at my girl. Look at my girl. I'm gonna send this to LaShawn too. She figured out your pattern for the vacation.
Okay, I'm here for it. Thank you.
My girl. I can't say what I really want to say because it's LaShawn live. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. I love it. All right, I'm gonna send it. Hold
on. Dr. Monica said I made 2 view C and view B and view A. Yes. Okay. And she said she thinks Veronica made the shrug top as well. I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna put that in my
Which view is the shrug? Which view is the shrug?
The shrug is, so it looks like it's 2 different shrugs or 3 different shrugs, or either you're wearing them differently. So view B, E, C, and D. So let me just see. Oh yeah, it's definitely 3 different shrugs. So it's this version. Let me just show you. It's this one.
I can't see.
Then
what's the number? So
this one. That's the second one.
What's the pattern number?
And it's it's 93, 97, 32. And this is the third one. So it's 3 different shrugs and a dress.
Where's Lynette? Because you got the pattern number all wrong.
Oh,
Lynette!
Oh, no, it's 4 different shrugs and a dress. Here's the 4th one. Okay, let me tell you what it is. It's 93.72. I thought that's what I said.
Girl, you said 97.
Oh, 93.
No, it ain't, but on purpose.
So it's 4 shrugs and 1 dress. Yes, Dr. Monica's 4 shrugs.
Tyrie made the one that has like a twist.
So did anybody say whether let me see this?
She made this one. This is the one Tyrie made and was on struggle. So what view? Tyrie made view.
So what was the dress? I mean the pattern company that you said was a black designer?
Tammy Silver.
Tammy Silver. Instinct Creatively is Tammy Silver. I'm gonna look her up too. I don't know what that skirt is that you because when I put in Tammy Silver skirt, a whole bunch of stuff came up. So
yeah, she did view D and
it might be. I bet you she's talking about this one. Is this the one?
I can't.
Is this the one you talking about? The Tammy Silver skirt?
It had the key. Oh, I saw that one. That was in testing maybe sometime last year, the end of 2022. Mm-hmm. I saw that. The keyhole one.
Yes.
She's a gorgeous chocolate girl. Yes, from London. Yes, mm-hmm. yes. I remember when she launched that. Yes, I do remember her.
And they said it's beginner friendly.
I do remember her. Yeah, I would love to support her next month.
So we might do that next month. Who recommended that? I have to look through the chat. So she's a black designer, and we are definitely representing and supporting with our time, effort, and money, black designers. And so she is likely going to be one. Yes, Lynette. Lynette is the one that said, thank you, Lynette, because now she's on our radar. I never heard of her before, but today.
You heard of her today because of Lynette.
Yeah, that's right. Thank
you.
Calling, I know, look, Lynette.
I'm going to start calling Lynette numbers because Lynette know the numbers, okay? She know the pattern numbers. I'm going to start calling her numbers, okay? Lynette, you about to be outpouring and all the coin. Okay, I'm hoping this Clapper situation is better.
Instinct Creatively, these are going to be this likely PDFs because I'm not going to say most of, but
no, most of, yeah.
Is it most? Okay, so most of the black designers are independent and they put their patterns out using PDF patterns, and they're not going through the commercial or what we call the Big 5.
Yeah.
Now. So they are going to be PDF patterns for the most part. Any other questions? Carmen, are you going to try yours on again?
No.
Oh, okay.
This process is going to take a while. I'm doing a Clapper. I'm taking Carol's approach. So this going to take.
Stretch my little band thing out. I gotta restitch it back so it can stay. All right. Well,
LaShawn, you can FaceTime me if you want to keep working on it.
I know. I need to sew this other one. Okay. Well, thank you all for hanging in there with us. We appreciate you so much. And we look forward to sewing with you all again. Next Friday, we are doing what is it? What are we doing?
Knit, stay stitched pattern.
Serena dress.
By Lindsay and her
yes.
partner.
We are doing this. Wait a minute. Let me tell you what it is really, what we doing.
LaShawn will drag something out, yo. She will drag it out. Clap around that. What I will say is clap around that curve, y'all. Clap around that curve.
We are doing, it is the Serena twist dress. All the links are in my bio on Instagram and on Facebook. And then on YouTube, I have a post in the community section that has links to all of the patterns, including the Serena dress is 30% off. Let's Get Social, spelled just like my YouTube and Instagram. I'm sorry, YouTube and Facebook page. You get 30% off. So thank you, Lala. Thank you. I'm trying to
that is Brooklyn Timmy.
Oh, well, she's undisguised today, and so it's So see you all next week, next Friday. We're gonna make this dress. There are no zippers, there are no buttons. It is a stretch knit fabric. So it's gonna be pretty straightforward, I promise you. Thank you all. Until next week. That's right, Rosalind. Until
Bye. Thank y'all. See y'all
good
next
night,
week.
NSYNC. I appreciate you. Thank you so much
All right,
for
LaShawn.
joining. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, Miss Alethea.